Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and you are on the greatest live stream in the business, the wristwatch live stream, ArchieLuxury. We talk everything life, collections, watches. We talk the lot. We talk the talk, walk the walk, talk the talk, walk the walk. That's what we do, guys. And guys, we are here now. Let's run the introduction. Let's run the intro and let's start the show. Okay. Nice one, Arch. Hey guys, we're back in charge here. We're back in the business and we're streaming. We're doing our best to stream the best program we possibly can here, guys. So that's what we're doing. Now I got to be totally honest with you. We've got unfortunately, my good friend Timely Behavior. He actually has to. He's got to go to a work function. He had a work training session. So he's not going to be on the stream today, but that's okay because we've got some other fantastic people we can bring up. That's right. We've got heaps of people out there, and this is a great opportunity to try some new punters there. So yeah, that's sort of the way it goes. But you know, I got to be honest with you. This is what happens sometimes in the YouTube business. It gets really difficult and hard. It is hard. It is not easy. It's tough. But you know what? I think it's better to be streaming than say doing DoorDash or Uber. I think maybe this could be a better, you know, look, it's the gig economy we're in here. We're all doing gigs. We're doing gigs. And that's the way it goes. So guys, if you want to come on to us. Come on the stream and let's have some good talkies. Let's have talk watches. What's going on? Cars, mobile homes, van life. You know, we're here to talk about what's in the world today, what's exciting, what's boring. We are here to talk. So what's up, boys? That's right. What's up, boys? And we've got Saad. Hello, Saad. How are you?
Archie, what is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life, you know what? That's a very, very difficult question to answer. We have been looking for this for thousands of years. I think it's a bit of everything in moderation. A little bit of family, a little bit of security. So the meaning of life is we want to cover our bases. Food, shelter. We need to cover our bases. We need shelter to live in. We need food. We need a companion. And we need a few collectible watches. That's what it is. It's a little bit of everything.
Does money make you happy, Archie, or can money make someone happy?
Money itself doesn't make you happy. Money gives you options. Money buys time. Now, what I mean by that is we can't buy time. An 80-year-old Rupert Murdoch, for example, would love to buy 20 to 50 years, right? But that's not how it works. We can buy, if you have money, you don't have to do a job, work. You don't have to do other things. It gives you more options. In your case, you have money, you can come on my stream. You can buy turbochargers and superchargers for an already gas guzzling 4x4. You have more options than the man with no money who's making food snacks at the corner of the street. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Archie, choose one.
Money
Poverty.
helps. Money helps. Money helps.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Archie, choose one. Okay, one option. Um,
Mhm.
Health, but poverty or unlimited money and old age.
You know what? That's a very, very good question. Okay. And I think at the end of the day, I would take the first option, health and poverty. Extreme poverty, or what sort of what level of poverty are we talking? Secondhand tundras, or are we talking um absolute you see, this is the whole thing. What
We are
extreme?
talking about Kia level poverty, extreme poverty.
Kia poverty is not too bad. Speaking of poverty, can you please turn on the super chats, Saad?
Oh, okay. I'll turn on the super chats. Oh, great.
Thank you. I want to show you something. I want to get into poverty. I want to show you a watch collection I was looking at. I did a review. I just did a review on my channel. And this is quite an interesting collection because he's obviously covered so many bases. You've got to cover your bases. That's always what I talk about, your bases. You want to cover
Yes.
your bases. You've got to cover your bases. Speaking of super chats, Big Dave, $5. Saad, do you have high octane gasoline in Pakistan? Good question.
Yes, we do have. I think it is 97, 98, Ron, something like that. Yes, but it's very
Okay.
expensive, much more expensive than the regular fuel.
Like how much more expensive? In my country, it's about 10 to 20% more.
Something like that. Yes, something like that here
Well, that's not
also.
expensive. It's not
Actually,
double the price.
the problem is the car drinks too much amount of fuel to do less
Yes.
work, and it has 110 liters of tank capacity. So it all sums to very, very expensive fuel then.
I want to ask you something. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
You know, with my BMW, right? What about if we said, okay, it's very powerful, it's a turbo, it's got plastic parts. What about we said, okay, we're going to take the turbo off and we're also going to replace a lot of these plastic tubes with metal tubes? Would it last longer?
From that, you mean to make it naturally aspirated, no turbos. But the problem is, Archie, the new turbos are
ECU,
so.
the ECU is all programmed for the turbo.
Yes, but apart from that, the new turbos are so reliable. It's not like old turbos you had in the 80s, Archie, that it used to get play in the wheel, the turbine inside it. It's not anymore like that. They are very sophisticated, well designed cars. However,
Look at
never put bad gas in it. You will clog the injectors, and once the injectors are clogged, you will have lean fuel mixture, and that can ruin the turbocharger. The first way people ruin their turbochargers is due to bad gas quality.
and the second
Don't
way is not enough oil.
don't buy any oil from Iran. Smuggled oil from Iran if it comes to Australia.
Well, not normally you'd use a synthetic oil, wouldn't you?
No, I'm talking about gas, Archie. Petrol.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah.
Flat Four says, "What is wrong with you? Poverty is trash. Work hard and play hard." We're talking about being young and healthy, but
No, but Archie, the problem is poverty is not easy. If you are a model, you have 6 8 packs, you look extremely beautiful, but you don't have money, you are worthless.
I see what you mean. Now I'm going to bring this collection up. I want to talk to you because you love a quality collection, right?
Of course.
Have a look at this collection here. What do you think of this? This is absolutely, in my opinion, da 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 da. And just as we press that, we've got a super chat, a huge super chat from Nelson Oliveira, $20. Hello, hi, Arch and Sard. Can both of you pick your top 3 Rolex under 25,000 at retail? Picks if possible. Top 3 Rolexes under 25,000. You know what I would go for?
Steel Daytona.
I would say Steel Daytona, Sky Dweller, Steel
Two-tone sub.
Daytona, two-tone sub. Yes. Beautiful. 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 Absolutely beautiful. And speaking
Sky
of
Dweller.
beautiful, we have got the snake in here. Hi, Mike the snake. How are you?
I'm
Hello,
doing
Mike the
good,
Snake.
Archie. Hey, Saad.
Archie, this is by far one of the most beautiful collection you have reviewed recently, or if
Now
you
let
have
me
not
ask you this.
reviewed.
What we pick
Yeah.
before we go
Okay,
on?
Archie.
We got to
Yeah.
give Nelson some value. Top
Yes,
3 Rolexes under 20. What would you pick? What would you pick? Tell me what your side would pick.
Archie, I am a very, very different person. I will pick a Datejust two-tone, beautiful dial
Yes.
Datejust, number
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Number two, it should be a Daytona, either in steel or two-tone. I think you can get a two-tone under 25. Okay.
Yes.
And number third would be a nice two-tone Submariner.
And sorry, your Datejust is two-tone or steel with white gold?
The steel piece I'm selecting here is the Daytona. So I have a two-tone with beautiful dial Datejust, two-tone, either rose gold or yellow gold, both are fine. Then I have a Daytona 126500, whatever the new reference number is. And the third can be a two-tone, ultra beautiful Submariner Blue Sea.
I see. Mikey.
That's my yes.
Yes,
3
sir.
Rolexes under 25,000. What would you pick?
I would probably
You'd pick
pick-
first thing would be a root beer.
yeah, a root beer or a the two-tone GMT. The what do they call it? The Starbucks.
That's not two-tone. Oh,
Oh,
you're talking about the new one. The
the new
new
one. Yeah.
on the Jubilee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would take. Now, tell me what the white gold Yachtmaster is that under?
Well, that'd be
25?
over 25. That'd be over, I think.
With that, okay. I was wondering. I didn't know if that was be. So with that out, it would be probably the
James
Sky
Cameron.
Dweller. Sky Dweller.
Oh,
No,
Sky
I've already
Dweller.
got a James Keller. I'd probably do a Sky Dweller, and then I would do a probably a just a date sub, or maybe a James Cameron.
Mike, you have selected 7 pieces. We are talking about just 3.
What's that?
Archie, what will be your choice? Please give us your opinion.
Yeah, no, I would say Sky Dweller, steel or two-tone, doesn't matter. I would say a sub bluesy, and I would say, you know what, Sky Dweller, sub bluesy, and I'd have to pick a Pepsi.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking.
Because the Pepsi
You
is
know,
pretty cool. You know,
yeah.
Pepsi's very cool.
Well, we're just sticking with Rolex. Yeah, we are sticking with Rolex. Pepsi, definitely. I forgot completely about the Pepsi. That
Now
would be.
let's have a look at this collection here. I have shown this before, but I think it's so he's got a Sky Dweller exactly like I had, steel with white gold bezel. We got a Yacht Master rose gold 40 on Oyster Flex. 40 day date, a day date 40 with olive with that's the olive dial,
Yes, sir.
rose
Yes.
gold, meteorite dial GMT,
Ooh.
and we've also got Oyster Perpetual Green 41, Datejust 41, and an Explorer 1. What's missing? Can I ask you that? What's missing?
A day date.
Chronometer,
He's
Archie.
got a day
Chronometer.
date. He's got a day date down the bottom.
Oh, does he? Oh,
He's
okay.
got the
Then
rose gold with the olive.
a
He is
chronometer.
missing a Daytona, Archie. Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona. He's missing. A Daytona.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
know what? I love this. I love people who stick with one brand. Could you do that, Sarge? Well, you do. Mike, could you stick with one brand? No Omega. See, I love I'm wearing
Absolutely.
my Speedy at the moment. I love a Speedy. But
variety is the spice of life, but I could definitely live with just having a Rolex only collection. Most definitely. Just Rolex being what it is.
no,
But
Finchy, that Sky Dweller is steel with the white gold bezel.
I've got my Speedy right here.
Oh, beautiful.
And I really love this swatch, actually. The more I wear it, the more, Bear says it's boring, and it actually kind of is, I mean, it's really subdued compared to Rolex as far as flashiness, but it really is just solid. It's just.
Archie, now the question is, what will you change in this collection?
I wouldn't change anything, really.
You know what? I actually have had a good think on it. I like it. Like I would keep Sky Dweller. I would keep the Yacht Master. I would keep the day date. I'd keep the meteorite dial. I mean, the big standout piece is the meteorite dial.
Totally, man.
He's got a Datejust. He's got an Explorer for more casual,
got
and he's got the
41
OP. The OP is so fun with and I like the green.
Yeah.
What would I change in this collection? You know what? I'd be hard to change anything. I really like it.
Same here.
Will you get an Oyster Flex Daytona instead of this Oyster Flex Sky Dweller, whatever it is?
That's his diver. I love it. That's a beautiful diver, solid gold diver with the rubber. You know what I mean, Sard?
Yes.
Plus the Daytona, you don't want. It's not a diver's. I mean, well, it is, but it's it's got. You don't want to take it underwater, and so
you can. There is no problem in that. It's 100% waterproof.
Yeah, I know, but still, just three openings, 3 more possibilities for accident to happen, and on a bracelet, it is very beautiful. And he's already got the rubber on the Yacht Master, so the Daytona would have to be on a bracelet. I'm a bracelet guy. I'm just not a rubber or a strap guy, but that's just me.
Archie, why don't we go to Rolex website and review some watches there? Is it possible?
Hey, we can do that. We can certainly do that there. Hey, Mike, can I ask you something? Is it possible? You're in California. You're in San Fran, right?
Yeah, north of it. Yeah.
Is it possible to survive as a DoorDash driver?
Oh, I got a friend who. Yes, absolutely. You have to attack it like a job. You have to start early, and you have to be selective with the jobs that you take, and not just be taking like a McDonald's meal deal to somebody every 5 minutes. But my friend he makes between 200 and 300 a day, and often makes up to 600 a day.
Wow.
Driving around.
What
but
what
he
car
also
does he have for that?
He puts 1 billion miles on his car. He already wore a new car out in like 2 years. He had a brand new Toyota that he bought on credit, and it's now dead in the water with a blown transmission, and he was forced to go on credit buy a new Honda. And so now he's on.
Has he paid the Toyota off?
No, he's just saving up to fix the transmission on it, and then he'll.
How much does that cost?
Thousands of dollars.
What watches in Rolex do you want to look at there, Saad? Tell me what you want to look at. Why don't we look at something a little bit different, like something like? Tell me.
Archie,
What?
let's talk about some Datejust. Let's start from Datejust. Something that you guys never talk about.
Saad's the master here, Archie. He can pull up some stuff we have never seen before. I've seen him do it.
Oh yes, yeah. I love those one-of-ones.
This is Saad's background right here, man. His playground.
Now I got to tell you, the Datejust itself, that's often overlooked. You know, the whole thing is Datejust are overlooked.
Datejust is Saad's. Yeah, look at that. Look at
some of these dials here.
Yeah, these are for 36. The purple dial is for 36.
What's this blue? What's that?
It's like a flower.
That is for women.
Yeah, flowers.
Yes. Okay, let's have a look. Concealed clasp. Do you like that concealed clasp there?
I do.
Excellent.
I do. If it fits, you love it. If it doesn't fit.
This is 36, Saad?
Yes, the concealed is on the 36, and the oyster clasp is on the 41.
Oh, look at that beautiful blue
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Smooth.
On an oyster. I mean,
and that's one of the least expensive Datejust options. Smooth bezel with oyster. That's the least expensive, but I think absolutely stunning there, indeed there. 36. Can a man wear a 36? What do you feel about that, Saad? Yes, he can. Yes. Of course he can.
Yes, this wears more like a 38 millimeter. It used to look like 36 when the lugs were too thin back in the day. They have not changed the name 36, but the dials are much thicker. So it's technically not a 36 millimeter watch.
Okay, let's configure
36 that I traded in to get my James Cameron that my brother gave me. I think I got kind of fleeced on it because I think it had a really rare dial, but it was a 25-year-old 36, and it looked small.
Yeah, today's standards are different than 25 years back.
So if you were picking one, I really like the Ever Rose.
Let's yellow start from Ever Rose, yes.
Yeah.
Archie, the dials, they have discontinued some dials, Archie. Especially the Mother of Pearl has been discontinued. And the Mother of Pearl will be now very, very expensive in the gray market.
What do you prefer,
Ever Rose
or fluted?
Smooth bezel Ever
I like
Rose?
fluted. I like fluted.
Yeah.
Classic Rolex, Archie. Totally.
Yeah, classic Rolex. But I kind of like the smooth bezel stuff. That's why I when the OP and the smooth bezel Datejust and came into my knowledge base, I kind of came to like them a lot. Like the OP I'd never even spent a minute looking at, and then when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's sharp.
Click dial, Archie.
It's very basic. Look at that. Look at that beautiful clasp. My goodness.
It's scratch magnet, Mike.
Oh, of course. Of course. Honestly, if I had this, I would put a little piece of clear plastic over that. I know real men don't do that, but that's just such the one spot that always gets touched when you put your hand on a chair.
Oyster or Jubilee there? What do you
Jubilee,
prefer?
Archie. Jubilee.
Mike,
Jubilee.
what do you prefer?
I like the oyster personally, but Jubilee is beautiful. I'd like to have one of each for each watch I have, so I can, switch it out for the mood I'm in for the day. Because I like them both, but I prefer the oyster. I like the bigger links.
Now let's press on the dial, Archie. Let's look at some dials. on this model.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at some dials here.
Saab's,
Okay.
Saab's
Stay
got
on the
some.
Jubilee.
Well, Saab's
and the
got some
dials.
out of the catalog stuff too. He showed.
I love. Yeah.
He's got stuff that's you've never seen, Archie, that he can show us.
See, I like just the plain with the sticks. I think that's
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay.
This is the motif dial, slate motif. The
And what about the
Wimbledon.
slate? The Wimbledon. This is the slate.
That's-
What do you think of this style? So,
I love it. Oh, they just call it slate. They don't call it Wimbledon. They
Yes.
just call it slate.
no,
But
never.
that's
They have never called it
20.
Wimbledon.
Yeah. It's interesting. I quite like diamonds adds a lot of money there. I don't know whether do you like diamonds on men's watch? I don't mind it.
Yes,
You know what?
I
They
love
look
it.
good. They look really good. I've seen a number of them, and they look fucking great.
So Archie, your top selection in this is the stick markers chocolate dial.
Yeah, I think the stick markers, and
What about you, Mike?
yeah, I think
There's no blue in here, is there?
No blue.
Yeah, I would probably. And is there a diamond option?
Yes, there are diamond options.
Can you scroll over to the diamond?
I think it's on the right side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think on the white dial, the white dial with the no, that's just sticks too.
You know, Mike, they used to have mother of pearl in this. I mean, mother of pearl with diamonds. So that used to be very, very beautiful. They just recently discontinued it, and I have one in on order. I hopefully will get it.
That would have been what I would have chosen, this mother of pearl with diamonds. As it is, I would probably choose the slate.
Oh yes, that's a very, very beautiful option, Mike.
Yeah, the slate or the chocolate with the
yes,
ever rose.
Chocolate is
I think chocolate with ever rose the two really complement each other.
Yes.
I think chocolate with yellow gold, I think, might be a little bit of a mismatch. Maybe not.
Chocolate. Sorry, which one?
This same chocolate with yellow gold instead of ever
Oh
rose.
yes. They never produce. No, they used to do that. They used to produce chocolate concentric dial on Datejust, but that was a very, very failed attempt. And you're right, actually, it doesn't match. Chocolate brown does not match yellow gold.
Yeah. So chocolate with ever rose is like sweet. But out of these particular dials that we're
Super
looking
chat
at here, I'd probably go for the slate.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Solus, 24 euros. Most taxi drivers drive Teslas in Dublin.
That's very smart, actually. You don't have fuel cost. That's good. So let's join us in the panel. We need to have some discussion.
Yes,
come on.
Yes. And Solus, actually, interesting with Solus, he turned down a Datejust. He was offered a Datejust. And he's also, the interesting thing with Solus is he is getting a very special, a Rolex. His AD has called him. And very, very interesting story there.
Archie, now China has reopened once this recession period is gone, which never lasts forever. It is usually for 1 year, maybe slightly more than that. Then you will never see even the catalogs on at these ADs. So whatever Rolex you can find at the AD or being offered, never decline it.
Yep. Good advice.
Archie, let's check out the yellow two-tone version now. So you have selected the chocolates marker. Now we check the yellow gold.
Let's go for yellow gold. So we're going to go 41 because I think that's the size these days. So we're going to go. You know, the funny thing is with the Datejust, they used to do solid yellow gold as well in Datejust. You remember that?
Yes, yes, yes. I remember that. 16018 was the reference number, Archie,
Mm.
if I'm not wrong.
Now,
the only
okay,
solid
we're
gold
going to
one
pick.
I've seen in purpose was a date.
We're going to pick yellow gold. What bezel do we want? Fluted or smooth?
Fluted. Both are okay. Both are fine. But
Oh, you
I
like the
like
fluted.
fluted. I like it
Fluted.
fluted.
Okay. And
Yes.
bracelet, what sort of bracelet? Jubilee or oyster?
Jubilee. Jubilee. Billionaires wear Jubilee bracelet.
I'd say
And dial.
if you're running a
Archie,
fluted bezel,
I
Jubilee.
have this
If you're
black
running
dial.
a smooth bezel, then you run the oyster.
You have the black dial?
Yes, 41 black dial.
This
Diamonds.
is you got this watch.
Yes, I have this one.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you think the two-tone? Do you find it feels more comfortable than a day date? How do you? We got a 41. You got a 41 Datejust?
Yes, 41 Datejust, brand new.
Wow, how long ago did you get that?
Last year, September, October, something like that. Is it beautiful?
Most def.
Yeah.
Love the black. I like the black dial the best out of this bunch. I'm not the hugest fan of gold dials, and I'm not the hugest fan of white dials. And black is the remainder here.
I like the black one.
Yeah.
I always liked black dials, which people don't like, Archie, I have sent you the picture of my watch. If you want to show it to the audience.
Wow, this is your so. Did you pick this? What's tell me the story of this watch? I want to hear the story.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. Let's see the picture.
Story is, I always loved the black dial, and someone arranged it for me. So I said, no, I'm going to buy this no matter what. And I always loved the two tones, Archie. I loved the Datejust. So this is
God. That is so fucking gorgeous.
How long ago did you get this? Is only a fairly recent watch. It's got
it's a brand.
Yeah, we just got it last year.
Yeah. This is 22 model. October, September 22.
Oh man, look at that black. Oh, with the diamonds. That's what I meant about the diamonds. I love it. This would be the day date that I would buy if I were buying a day date.
This is beautiful, Mike, and it's big. You see, it's slightly big on me because I'm used to with smaller watches, 40, 36.
Yeah, it does wear large. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Hey, 41.
Now I'm looking to buy the Mother of Pearl, which has been discontinued. Hopefully, if I get that, that is also a good watch. You see, Archie, I don't follow the herd. I am not a steel lover. I am not a sports lover. I think this Datejust is a proper Rolex. What's the problem here? Just tell me the problem. What is the issue? Why don't people love Datejust? Answer me this, please.
I think people do. I think
you know why, Mike? People don't make money on these watches. That's the problem.
But you look at Rolex's marketing. The giant clock that starts the 24 hours of Le Mans race and the 24 hours of Daytona, and the races that they sponsor. It's a this watch right here. It's a fluted bezel, day date or Datejust. I can't remember which.
Yeah, this is Datejust. You see, there is on the crown top. You see, Mike, I just give you.
No, I know the difference.
There is no date.
I'm just saying that the Rolex, what they use for their marketing, when you go to these races, there's a giant clock right above the start-finish line that, when it clicks to zero, they start their beginning lap you know, their warm up lap, and you know, like Rolex uses the date or the Datejust, one or the other. It's got a fluted bezel. I know that
Yeah,
for their marketing. And this watch is recognized all over the world. When people think Rolex, this is what they think of. They don't think of a Submariner. They don't think of a Daytona. They think of a fluted bezel Datejust or Day-Date. Okay?
100%. That's the classic Rolex.
All over the world. You go to Africa to some little village and ask them Rolex and ask them cover up the name and have them point at the Rolex and then they'll pick that one out. It's like it's just the most recognizable, and they use it for their marketing like masterfully,
I got to tell you, Saad, why does this not scratch your itch for a 40-day date? Does that extinguish the itch, or you still want a 40-day date?
Both are very different watches. This is nothing in front of a day date. Even if somebody gives me the choice between a 36 day date and a 41 date, just I'll pick the day date 36. That's a very different watch.
Let's pick a day date for you, Saad. Let's go and have a look at a day date.
Do they make a day date in 40?
Yes. Very successful.
No. What happens, Mike? Stop. Back the truck up. So, Datejust is 41.
Yeah.
And a day date is 40. Okay, that's the sizing. Hello, Kelsowitz. How are you?
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
Hello, Kelsowitz.
What's going on?
Oh, the watch hunt continues. What are you guys talking about? What's happening?
Hey, we're just going to configure a day date for Saad.
Kelsowitz, we are talking about a brand you hate.
Brand new. Here we go. Mr. Valjoux, $5. Saad, hope I spelled your name right. Keep touting your own horn. You're paving your way beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So kind of you, Mr. Valjoux.
That
You're
picture
absolutely
you posted,
gentleman.
That picture you posted did that watch justice.
Yes.
I mean, that's better than most of the pictures that I see from advertisements.
Mike, the issue is you have to appreciate the quality of diamonds Rolex have there on their watches. Yeah. And only sunlight can do justice. When you're taking a picture in front of sunlight, then you know what kind of diamond. Okay. A low quality diamond on sunlight will look like sugar. It's like pieces of sugar on there.
I have heard that Rolex always uses high quality diamonds.
Very high quality
in their settings.
Yeah,
that's one thing I have heard about Rolex. Like they don't just throw junk around their bezels on their crazy ones.
No. People normally don't love the bezel with diamonds, and once you start appreciating these stones, Mike, you will never go back. You will always go for the baguettes or at least round cut diamonds, which they call brilliants.
Yes, and I have done a little bit of studying of diamonds and do know the difference between the look of a really good diamond compared to a shitty diamond.
Yeah, Mike and I both live in California though, so if you wear a diamond watch, you're just saying rob me.
No, you're not. In California, I don't know.
I got the call today, Paul. I got the call.
Yes, you got the call. What happened? Tell me what happened.
I got two calls. When it rains, it pours. I got 2 calls.
Yes. Which brands? Okay, let's go. Let's go
Rolex,
through this.
Rolex, baby.
Ooh, 2 calls. 2 Rolex calls.
What would you do? One was Rolex.
Tell me what was the watch? What were you offered? What do you have the opportunity to purchase?
36 mil Explorer, but I already have the 39 Explorer, so I passed.
The 36 is no good. That's no good.
Know, but hey, they thought of me. They thought of me.
Yeah, it's no longer hot. You know what I mean?
I know, I passed.
We missed Solace's super chat. Solace, €2.50. You missed my super chat.
Uh-oh.
And Solace, actually, sorry, Solace. No, we did that one, but we'll do it again. We'll give him some more love. €24. Most taxi drivers drive Tesla in Dublin. And Saad said that's a very clever idea because you don't have to pay for fuel, didn't you, Saad? Isn't that right?
Yes, Solus.
Yeah, so that's probably the problem with Teslas are they can be very expensive to fix if you have panel damage. If you get into an accident or something like that, the repairs are quite expensive because you've got to go to a special Tesla repairer. But
if they are insured, so what? There will be no problem, right? If it's
still,
insured.
normally twice to 3 times as much.
Okay.
You see, it's very expensive, you know.
Yeah, in between orders, you can run home and plug your charger in, so you don't run your car dead halfway through the day.
Yeah,
I think it's too early, Archie, for Teslas to be used as taxi. For now, it's too early because you cannot find too many stations to charge it. Also, the technology is not very reliable. It is, but not to the point where you can beat the conventional engines. But of course, the whole world will go towards this route eventually.
In big cities, there's plenty of chargers. I have friends.
and here we go. We've got an
California.
acquired taste saying, Archie, you have no idea about Tesla ownership. My good friend AC Morgan's got a Tesla. He's had a few. I spoke to him about it. And I also, I love Rich Rebuilds. He rebuilds Teslas. Yeah, that's exactly what I think there.
There's a lot of places you can charge for free too.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's now.
Archie, do you like Tesla, Archie? Do you like it?
I haven't been. I prefer a conventional car.
Okay.
I think the problem with Tesla is they I don't know if the quality's there yet.
Archie, why did you choose a BMW? Please give us some information. Why BMW and why 3 Series?
I always loved BMW. I've always loved BMW, and I think why did I choose BMW? Well, Mercedes was just about to change the model, and what they've done is the C class in Australia, you can only get it with a small. It's semi-hybrid. It's got a small electric motor and it's a petrol, right? It's a hybrid, right?
Yes.
I don't want a hybrid. I want one or the other. Okay. Now with BMW, they do have just gasoline. Mine is just gasoline, right? So I wanted one way or the other. I didn't want, because when that electric thing fucks up, that would cost a fortune to fix.
Do you have auto stop start?
Yeah, I hate that. I turn it off. Because I don't think it's a good idea for your car to be continually turning the engine off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you sit there for like 20 seconds or longer, you might as well have turned it off.
It's just an emissions thing. I don't think it hurts the car any, but they do it to save
it's very helpful in saving gas. It's very helpful,
but it doesn't save in engine. It leads to oil. Let me tell you what's wrong with that. The start-stop technology is that it leads to oil starvation, Saad.
Okay.
And it also leads to the alternator and the batteries tend not to last as long.
Oh, here we go. So now you're a mechanic.
No, I'm just telling you. I've just seen Scotty Kilmer. Scotty Kilmer talks about this.
Oh, man, he talks so much.
Scotty Kilmer. You should be driving Toyota or Lexus. What are you doing with the Beaver?
No, he's right. Scotty Kilmer is pretty fucking on the money. He's very clever.
In California, BMW is about as popular as Toyota. Like every other car on the road.
You listen to Scotty
used
Kilmer
to be-
and Dave Ramsey, but you don't listen to either one of them.
But I'm telling you right now that
Uh-huh.
Tesla's taking over. There's so many Teslas on the road right now in
Now,
north.
Kesslowitz, we forgot to ask. So you were offered? Here we go. We got world
Yeah.
famous artist Solace. Hello, Solace. How are you?
Wow, he looks nice.
I don't know
Hey.
if it's your channel or I have another channel live. Hold on, let me turn this off.
Yeah.
I have the NARC.
That's what Arnie was.
Okay. I think that might be from a channel before. Solace, can I say this to you because I love you? I think you might be drinking too much.
Archie, can I say to you, yes, you're right.
I'm really worried because I'll be honest with you, Solace. I don't want to laugh at you. I don't want to say anything bad, but you've got your shit together. You're a hardworking guy. I think you might be drinking too much because you said to me you only come on when you have a few drinks.
I told you I'm a very shy guy and I only come and have a few drinks, but tomorrow I'm going to...
I'm just a bit worried because I think you might be drinking a bit too much.
Yeah.
Archie, but he's a perfectly healthy individual. He looks
Yeah,
good.
but you got to be very careful. You got to be careful. You always got to watch. Kesslowitz.
Actually, thanks for saying that because you're right.
Yeah, I'm just scared you're drinking a bit too. I can just see it. Look. I love you coming on. Don't get me wrong. I love you coming on, but I want to see you. You're doing so well in your life. You've got a good. You do amazing art, right? Some of these other people don't appreciate it, but you are quite a talented artist. And I'm just worried that you might be hitting the bottle a little bit hard. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Archie, do you know what I do?
Yeah.
I don't drink for about 6 or 7 months. And then when I drink, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know, Solace. I'm just telling you, man, it's a slippery slope. Now, Kesslowitz, what was the second watch? So you were offered a 36.
Yes.
What's the second watch? What brand?
The boutique, baby, the boutique.
What brand?
AP, Paul. Audemars.
Audemars. What model? What model do they offer you?
That's the fucking problem. So the guy calls me and he's like, "Hey, are you in the area?" And I'm like, "I'll stop. I'll drive down right now. I'll stop what I'm doing. What do you
You
got?"
should say to him, have you got a Royal Oak for me?
Well, that's what we spoke about last time. That's why I was excited about it because we talked about the Star Wheel and obviously the 41 mil Royal Oaks. And so he calls me and he's like, "Are you in the area?" And I'm like, yeah, I'll come down. He's like, "All right, give me a few minutes. I'll let you know." And I'm like all excited. And then he fucking texts me and he says, "It's a 41 mil pink gold code 1159 chrono." And I was just like, "Oh, no. We didn't talk about that watch." So I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on it. It's just not for me. But
You'd have to have rocks in your head to pull the trigger. What the fuck do you mean? There's no money in it. You're a businessman, okay? Don't call us. In Hollywood, they have a saying, Kesslowitz. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yes. So
Hey, Archie,
had to pass, but it's cool to get
Yes.
the call,
Solace.
Archie, am I a hindrance to your show because I'm having a few beers?
No, but I'm just worried about you. I'm worried about
if
you.
I am a hindrance,
No,
tell me.
you're not a hindrance, but I'm just concerned you may not be going down a good path.
Yeah, you know what happens to me, Archie? I don't drink for about 6 or 8 months, and then when I drink, I hit it heavy. You understand?
Well, there are different types of alcoholics. It sounds like you're kind of a binge alcoholic. So you go 6-7 months without drinking, and then when you do drink, you hit it hard.
Yeah,
right?
you're right, Mike the Snake, and I hit it for about a week.
Yeah. Like I said, there are different classifications of alcoholics, and they're all alcoholics. And if it affects your normal functioning, or your everyday life, then you know,
Yeah. Well,
you can.
it affects my work, you know.
Yeah. Well, then maybe moderation might be
Archie,
might
can I
be.
ask you a question, please?
Oh, please
What
do.
Irushizuki inks do you like? What color do you like? Please provide me some. Give me
The
some
what?
advice.
Sorry, say that again. Say that again. What do
Irushu,
I?
Pilot Irushizuku inks. Which color do you love?
Ah, I like the brown, the
Okay.
green, purple, the reds. That's what I like.
So the red is Momiji. Which one is that? You don't know the name.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I they stole my inks as well.
Oh no! Come on.
Gotta stick with Mont Blanc.
No,
Oh
Mont
no, yeah.
Blanc.
Kelkowitz, the Mont Blanc inks are too dry for the Mont Blanc pens, so you don't have those juicy, beautiful writing. I
It's about
think.
the brand. The brand.
Yeah, but it doesn't work very well. The feeds are very dry on these pens.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Ballpoint. Gotta go ballpoint.
Ball points are for old people.
We're doing a
Yeah.
show with my good friend Angelic Slayer today. He's doing a show after this one. All I was going to say to you, Solus, you're a great guy, but I just scared that if you're not careful, you could slide into a very slippery slope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, Archie. The thing is with me is that as I said, I go like long periods of time of not drinking, but once I have one, I'm like,
What's your age, Solus?
sorry.
What's your age, if you can share us
My
your age?
age is 42.
Sorry, 42.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you look like in 20s.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's very fit.
Yes.
Look, I think, Solus, to be honest with you, it's not doing you any favors.
Yeah. Well. Can I promise you something, Archie. Tomorrow I won't drink.
I'm just saying, it just worries me that if you're not careful, it's a very slippery slope.
All
It
right.
is a very
Don't
slippery-
lay into the guy. He's already had a few. This is
That's
not the
okay.
best time to talk. Hey, how many pens do you have now, Paul? Are you getting back into the pen game?
No, I'm not
Yes.
getting back into anything. The only pens I've got is one fountain pen and two ball pens. They're the ones that Sard sent me. I got two. The two you sent me, yellow gold one and a white gold one.
Here, Archie, would you like to see my Mont Blanc?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
My
How about a
penmanship is.
Schaefer pen? You got a Schaefer pen?
No, I don't. I used to. My dad had one years ago. Speaking of which, we got the Rancher on. Hello, Rancher.
Kneel before rancher. Kneel before rancher.
Kneel before sod. Kneel before sod.
What's up,
Hello,
Clyde?
Rancher. How are you? What's going on?
Oh, not too bad. I actually heard someone might have a drinking problem or thinks they might have a
Yes,
drinking problem.
we think Solus might be hitting it a bit hard. What do you think?
Well, that's only a question that Solace can answer.
Rancher, I would agree with Archie. I'm hitting it too hard, and you see, the thing is, Rancher, is that I live alone. You see.
Yep.
And when I have a girl with me here, like she's coming in 2 weeks, I don't drink.
I'm kind of
It's just
reminded
when I'm on my own, I just let the hair down.
kind of like Ulysses S. Grant. No, basically, yeah. Basically his critics said he was drunk at the time during the Civil War, and his response is that he didn't have a drinking problem; he had a Julia problem. But so it's either one of the two things: you either learn to deal with sobriety, or you get married. I would personally choose sobriety.
Yeah, but Rancher, do you know what I spent 13 years. I didn't drink for 13 years.
Okay.
And I just started drinking about a year ago.
All right. So hey, Archie got my contact information if you want to discuss this off camera. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd love to talk about it.
Probably right now on camera is not the time or the place to do that.
No, but I mean, talk about it in a day or two.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Show us
All
your
right.
pen, fellas.
Archie, you don't drink.
And excellent. If you have some
Sorry,
questions,
so what did you say? No, Clive is a recovering alcoholic, Solace.
Okay, I didn't know that, Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Clive, I went 13 years without drinking, and then in the last year I went back on it during COVID.
Anyway, again, probably off camera is the time to have this conversation. So, but you're not the first person to be in that situation, and it can sneak up on someone after periods of prolonged abstinence.
I have just sent the phone number to Solace for Clive. If you think it's better,
Archie.
Clive, he could hang up now and call you on WhatsApp if you wanted.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, well, Clive, maybe tomorrow morning when I sober up, it'd be better.
Tonight, tomorrow, either way.
Yeah.
Text me first, just make sure, just make sure I'm not in court or anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oklahoma's best pro bono lawyer.
No. I don't go to Pass Pro shop. No, I don't represent them.
But you know, Clive, the 13 years that I was sober was the best years of my life, and I progressed as an artist.
Yep.
And now I'm kind of I'm not doing I'm not working as hard as I should be. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I found about myself. I was very, very motivated in my art and what I was doing, and the nights that I went out and had a few at the pub, I was definitely not as productive, and I stopped drinking. It was a priority decision, actually. I've never had an issue with alcohol, but I got angry at myself because of my lack of production and lack of motivation after drinking, and so I stopped.
Archie.
Yeah,
yes.
The thing is about alcohol, Mike, is that there's actually very few.
He's got a pedicure going.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat here. We got a very kind super chat from Mr. Valjoux. $5. My only advice to heavy drinkers is you can't drink the vineyard. Moderation is good. Stay thirsty, my friends. From Mr. Valjoux.
All right, but here's my response. Who the fuck wants moderation in drinking? That's like,
yeah, that's right.
That's right. It's just like I only want to take a drink or two. No, I fucking don't. That's like, yeah, no, I don't want to take a drink or two. If I want drinking, by God, I want to drain the bottle and then find another bottle.
That was never me. I always liked to drink to get a good buzz going, and then that was it. Like I never wanted to. I never got shit faced. I've only been like blackout drunk maybe once or twice in my entire life, and I always just was a fun drunk. I'd go to the pub and have a few, and then have a bunch of laughs, and then I'd get tired and go home. And just never was that type that just kept pounding.
Here we go. P. Klein, another super chat, $10. Those who let OC on your night show gave him the chance to push the narrative that you're a liar, and you turned down his help to get a Tiffany Patek because you can't afford it. # no OC on AC3. Thank you, P. Klein. I didn't
Archie, can I
watch
just say
the
thank
show.
you for pointing that out?
Yeah.
There's
Should we get back to pens?
Unfortunately, with OC, I told OC I was very keen on a Tiffany.
Is he the guy in Tim Wright? Is he the guy in Tim Wright?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly president of his fan club. I'll put it that way.
I know I'm not exactly either, but I did say to him I would be interested. But the truth is, he did a bait and switch. He then said, "Hey, I can put you down at my other ADs." I said, "Hang on a minute. I don't want a hard." For starters, he's in New York. It's just such a difficult. It's an expensive place to buy anything.
There's another bet by Ron the Shrink.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Moderation is delusional if you have a problem.
Yeah, that's
Very
true. Ron the Shrink. But
Yeah.
I go long periods without drinking, and then I just let myself go. But every time I drink, I regret it. So
I think how many are you drinking?
Ron the Shrink.
How many are you drinking in a day? What amount of alcohol?
Well, Archie, I've only been drinking about 3 days, 4 days. No, hold on. I started drinking on Friday, and now it's Wednesday. So that's 6 days.
How much are you drinking?
All right. Anyway, so guys,
Yeah.
How much are you
for
drinking?
you, man?
okay.
6 or 7 points.
Fellas, Bill Clinton was president when I had my last drink. Give me a call if you want if you want me to help. Okay.
Yeah, I think in all fairness, we possibly should sell us off the stream. What do you think, Clive?
What would Bear do? What would Bear do?
Bear's actually in the chats. Bear's saying, I bet super chats will be amazing after OC's appearance on AC3. Looks like another great move by the Aussie Bogans, led by Big Boy himself. Hashtag AC3 self implodes. Bear, it is what it is, man. I am desperate to get people running shows, and sometimes they do things that I wouldn't have probably done. But Bear, what do I do? What do I do? I can only try my best. I can only try my best.
That's okay.
No, Solos, be with us. Show us your pen, Solos.
Well, I would like the company, Sad. I'd love the company. But if Archie doesn't want me on, I'll
No,
leave.
I just think it's disrespectful to you. That's all. It's not good for you, you know? I'm just saying to you, you know, I don't want to make... It's not fair to yourself, okay?
Solus, Archie, take control of your show. Solus, big fan, love you, love your stories. Why don't you come on the Angelic show?
No, he's with us. He's mine.
Narc.
He's mine.
He's mine.
Solus,
Narc,
you know you
if you want, I'll change. I'll leave the stream or whatever.
No. Look,
don't steal the leads, Narc. Go away. Don't steal the leads.
Solus, we love you here. Seriously, we support you. Come on.
Okay, Solus. What time is it where you're at right now?
Me?
Yes. No, the other Solus.
1 a.m.
Okay. What do you have to drink in your house as we speak?
What do I have to break in?
No, what do you have to drink? How much alcohol do you have spared?
About 5 Guinness.
What are you saying?
He's got 5 Guinnesses. 5 cans of Guinness.
Probably bottles of Guinness if I'm... Well, just... Okay. Give me directions to what's allowed and what isn't, or simply ban this guy. FMB. This rock and sells. Okay.
Here we go. We got another super chat here. Sirocco sales $5. Give me directions as to what's allowed and what isn't, or simply ban the guy. Fike me dead. Yes. Look, we're just trying to get show happening. It doesn't, you know, Bear. It's been very tough. I'll be honest with you.
Look,
it's been very tough without you, Bear.
All right, take control. Solus, we love you. Jump on, get Ranger's number. Come on the Angelic show. I'm fucking depressed now.
And we got trading profits, £2. Solus, it is time for Sad to introduce you to God.
What do you think about that, Solus?
I'm a big believer in God.
Do you want to have a session with me?
Sad, yes, please, because
okay, I'll send you my telephone number. You can contact me also.
Okay.
Solus, I'm not trying to be cool. Let's take it off the stream or on the Angelic show, all right?
No, he's with us.
All right, you two can have a private chat.
He said he liked the company right now.
There's also
it's not a therapy fucking session, Mike. Archie's trying to run a show. Fuck's sake.
Here we go. Okay. Toyota Mo, medium legend, $5. Own your channel, Arch. Who is the boss of the AC3 network? What can I do? Really?
Eric Clooney, obviously.
Bear Clooney, of course, Bear
Right.
Clooney.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Arch? Right? Like I said, we don't want to than anyone, but you got to run your show here. You're
Yes.
depressing enough as it is. You're depressing. You're
show us your
depressing
pen,
enough as it
Solus.
is. For fuck's
Sorry?
sake.
Solus, show us your pen. The Mobla pen.
Mont Blanc.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
it's the Star Walker.
You think your life is fucked, Solus? Think about Ron the Shrink. His wife took his fucking 2 laptops and his modem. All he's got is his phone.
Oh, this
Now,
is a
Ron the
fountain
Shrink,
pen, Solus.
$2. Yeah, Ron the Shrink, $2. Pour that shit down the drain, Solace.
You want to feel good? Talk to Ron the Shrink. His life is fucked.
I'll pour it down. Like, I was thinking today will be my last day drinking.
All right. What we do, Solus, you pour down your drink, Archie pours down comics.
He pours down comics?
Yeah, comics. He's taking sedating
guys,
drug.
I'm sorry to bother you here tonight. I'm just going to say goodnight.
Go grab your alcohol and start pouring it down. Let's do it.
No, like says the new AC3 doesn't like confrontation. I don't think it. No, I think he's not trying. I don't think he's trying to go out and look for it. I think that's a little unfair.
Ranch, it's appreciated you came on to help Solus. But we got to run a show here.
Yeah, thanks, Rancher. Thanks, Mark.
We love you, Solus. Jump on Angelic, and we'll talk. Jump on the after show. Can you do that?
2 hours time. Come on in
I'll
2 hours.
I'll probably go to sleep now, Mark. But
okay.
I just want to tell
That's
you, I'm a big fan of yours.
Solus, when you wake up, open the yellow pages. There's and turn to A and start looking.
We love you, Solus. We're there for you. If you're up, jump on Angelic show.
Okay, guys.
Bye. Take care.
Archie, good night.
Good night, man. We love you.
And don't forget the super chat.
Sorry to...
Don't forget the super chat.
Oh no, he's gone.
You noticed.
Back to pens.
He might be. Yeah, I gotta say, those fucking choices were garbage. Just super chat from Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Solace, we are here for you. It will be okay. We love you. There we go.
Ross, we are here for you also, by the way.
Yes, I got to tell you, Clive, it's very kind of you to come on there and offer him some support.
Well, hopefully he'll call, or there's places he can call as well locally. I'm pretty sure they have that organization in Ireland. No,
of course they do. Tell me this, Clive. What advice would you give to someone who is drinking like that? Like, he's clearly drinking far too much. Do you think he's got a problem between you and me?
That is not no, seriously, that's entirely self-described. No, we don't
judge.
Yeah, we don't. You have to determine yourself to have a drinking problem. But there's, open the phone book. There's all sorts of places you can get help.
Do you ever miss the alcohol yourself? Do you miss it? Or...
Well, yeah, I miss smoking and fucking and I miss everything at this point. But, well, shit. Yeah. But on the other, I mean, come on. But on the other hand, I wish I could have one or two. It's like, no, I don't. What's the point of one or two?
You won't stop until it's all gone. Is that correct?
Yep.
Can you keep alcohol in your house?
Well, the funny part is that I go to other people's houses, and it's not like I've ever walked in and they, and on their dress on their coffee table they have a bunch of black tar heroin, and they say, "Well, we don't shoot up, but just in case you do." So no, I don't keep alcohol in my house.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's a
man takes a drink takes a drink, the drink takes a man.
Yeah.
All right.
I got to be. Yeah. I understand. I'm hoping the bear will come back. Bear, come back. Bear, come back.
By the way, when was OC on, Archie?
I don't know. I went to bed at 10. I had my Carmex, had my lie down, and I woke up this morning. I have no idea. Okay.
Well, we need Bear. Or actually, I'm sorry. You need Bear.
The problem is we can't dictate who comes on because we're so desperate to get people on at night. That show needs an audience. Okay. We need some people on. Okay. Otherwise, it's just going to die. We need people on.
Show, Arch.
Have the Toyota Mo talk about Toyotas. I would
Here we go.
A good Toyota show.
Here we go. M3, he says, but he carried on drinking when people were sympathetic. We got Dirk here. Dirk is in the house. Hey, Dirk, what's going on, man?
What's up, Arch? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, not too bad. What's happening? What are you up to?
I don't know, man. I just came in and I'm banned again, bro. I'm banned. I don't know what
Who
I
banned
did.
you?
I don't know. Probably Bear. I don't know.
Why don't you put that in your pipe and smoke it? No, sorry, just kidding.
Yeah.
You became old. You look old.
This guy's an inspiration. Inspiration, Dirk. His life was totally fucked. Didn't get laid for 10 years. Loveless marriage. Look at him now.
Everything's going well in your life, isn't it? We got another super chat from Mobster, $2. Arch, thoughts on the W213 Mercedes sports package? What's the W213? Oh, I like that. That's the E-Class. E-Class 2017 to 2023. I love it. I think they're beautiful. It's the 5th generation E-Class. Gorgeous.
Archie, we cannot see it on the screen.
Now let me just fix up. Look, I don't mind having you on. I don't mind the Dirk. I don't mind the G-Class.
What's that? What's with the fucking pipe?
He enjoys smoking a pipe. What's wrong with pipes?
You're mocking Brian, are you?
No.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of got me into it, truthfully. I like it. It's easier than a cigar, right? I just pack the bowl and then, smoke.
Let me ask you a question. When you were in Vegas, you wanted to bang some big black girl with a big birdie. Now that you're divorced, are you banging any black girl with a fat ass?
Latina, bro.
Are you banging any girls now?
Yeah, life's good, man. Life's good. Let's just say that.
Are you banging any women now?
I've unbanned you, Dirk.
Thanks,
but
thanks,
please. The odd super chat does help. The odd super chat does help. Tell me what's happened in your life there. You have in your life there. You've separated from your girlfriend. Tell me what happened.
He fucked off his wife.
I'm asking Dirk.
Yeah. I mean, you're
kicked her to the curb. Kicked her to the curb.
Narc, I'm trying to ask him myself.
He said, "Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of my house!" He said.
I want to hear what Dirk says. What happened, Dirk?
No, it just it just wasn't working out, and we're still in contact, because we have a child together, but
yeah, And what did you say when you told her that it's over?
Get the fuck out of here! That's what he said.
No, actually, I didn't do it like that. I tread very lightly. Yeah.
How much is it costing you, Dirk?
I mean, we have split custody, so it's right down the middle. She makes more money than I do.
And what house has she moved into? A new apartment, or what's happened there?
Yeah, she actually moved in with her parents because her dad's not doing too good health wise.
Yeah. You inherited a few properties from your parents. Is she getting her hands on it?
They were never married. They were never married.
California doesn't have common law marriage.
No. So did she find that you inherited all those properties? But usually that makes someone more attractive.
No.
He's pretty much right about
Dirk,
that.
Are you happier now? Tell me, have you still got the BMW, the i3?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get an i4. I'm gonna get that new i4.
On the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you happier, Dirk? Are you happier?
Hey, Narc, I'm doing the interviewing, Narc.
Dirk, are you going to start laying the pipe anytime soon?
So, What happened to that old Cadillac you had, Dirk? The Caddy. Didn't he have the Caddy?
Actually, yeah, I actually bought that, and I lost money on it, but I only bought it for like $1,200, and it needed like $4,000 worth of work. So I gave it away to one of those charities, you know.
Yeah.
So the tax thing may help very little, but it's it's just it was too much money. It was too much money. Bless you.
Thank you.
But it would have been good if you fixed it. It would have been a great car to have in the garage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know those old cars like that, right? It's like those, especially American cars like that. It's too much. It's like sometimes there's a point where it's just too much money, right?
A lot of diminishing returns.
Yeah. There you go.
Mobster, I got to tell you, the Mercedes E-Class, I like it. I reckon they're a beautiful car. I think, to be honest with you, the new C-Class has become a bit of a joke. I think the decent Mercedes now is the E. So
the E is the mini
S-Class.
So if you have E-Class, you have almost an S-Class, especially if you have the airmatic suspension, Archie.
Oh, airmatic, that's trouble, that suspension, Saad.
Not necessarily.
Dude, BMW is so much better quality than Mercedes, in my opinion.
They're more reliable. BMWs are more reliable. According to survey, I don't say that.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think they both got problems. Those German cars have a lot of issues that you've got to be very careful of. Okay.
Do you know how much you know how much it cost for 4 tires for my little i3?
Yeah, because they run flat. P Klein, $5 after the BS. OC has talked about Bear, JJ, and some of your other supporters, and you want him on your show. Smart move. Okay, I'm gonna say we're gonna ban him. Okay, no more.
Why banning him, Archie? Why banning him? Don't ban him.
What do you think? OC? Do we want OC or we don't want OC?
If he's okay, if he is not talking garbage, if he's talking about watches and stuff, what's the issue? I don't understand.
Ooh.
Why are we having war with everybody? Is it a good way? Is it a good strategy?
Archie, well, I tell you what, at least we've got people having some enthusiasm because the show the night show's been tough the last couple of weeks.
Archie, have you tried kneeling before Sod?
Thank you so much there. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. Why don't we run a survey? Should we ban OC? What do you think?
Let's run a paid survey.
No, this is a dictatorship, not a democracy. You just make your own decision.
There is no democracy. Yeah.
Look, we'll start a poll.
If Mark had a vote,
should I ban OC?
Super
okay, simple poll. You can vote. I don't think that hurts to do that. And please press the upvote. Please press the upvote. We've got a super chat here.
That was a perfectly good pun I made, just for no.
Drill Phil Bill, $2. Watch Talk panel favorite configuration of the Datejust 41.
Excellent.
I got to tell you, my favorite configuration, if I could have one today, I would say steel, fluted white gold bezel, Jubilee, blue dial.
No, wait. Blue indices or blue Romans?
Blue indices.
That's what I have.
That's a fucking amazing watch, Dirk. So Dirk's
Archie, give him value. Give him value. Show him the watch.
You want to see it? You've seen it before, Archie.
You got it with you? Bring it on the screen. Put your camera on. We'll
I'll have to go get it. I'll have to go get it.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll pull one up. It's okay. What's your favorite? Clivers, what would you go for? Tell me what you'd go for.
Oh, now that one looks pretty nice. I mean, like I said, but yeah, God help me, I would probably almost.
That's what Saad has got. That's Saad's one. That's your choice, wouldn't it, Saad?
Yes, Archie.
You see, I almost want to say the Blue Romans, but the trouble is the Blue Romans is a different color of blue, and Rolex kind of does that just to piss me off.
You'd definitely go 41, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would go steel or white gold?
Well, see, no, no. I would. It's one of two things. If you're going to do fluted bezel, then it has to be Jubilee.
White gold. Yeah.
No, yes. Now,
Yeah,
on the other hand,
bracelet.
yeah. Well, Jubilee. On the other hand, if you're going to do smooth bezel, then it has to be oyster.
What dial? The motif dial is fucking amazing. Romans is beautiful. The mint green is beautiful. Mint
juleps?
Green fluted. What would you go for? What would you go for?
Oh, we have Patek Philippe in the chats.
Patek Philippe.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Patek Philippe.
Croatia forever. Wonder what that is.
Hey, Arch.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, man. I know this isn't Rolex, but man, I'm in love with those new 2023 JLC Reversos, the new ones. Have you seen those?
The chronograph.
The chronograph, and they got a tourbillon. It's fucking beautiful, man.
Did you hear Rodent 2.0 basically was doing something? Oh, wait, there's another super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. John C., $2. Is Loris more reliable than Frederick Constant? Who cares? They're fucking garbage. They're garbage. Who cares?
Anyway, what is it? Bark and Jack was talking about the Explorer 40.
Yes.
Basically said they nailed it out. They just hit it out of the park. Got the dimensions exactly right. It's almost going back to the age of classic Rolex.
Okay, speaking of which, speaking of sizes and previous generations, Paul, I was just looking at a watch, if you don't mind pulling up the reference here, a 114-300. And, normally I wouldn't have looked at this watch, but a nearby dealer has one at a pretty good price, and I'm sure it's negotiable. Do you like this watch, or do you think it's just kind of whatever? We're talking the 39mm Grape dial Oyster Perpetual.
It's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, it's no one really talks about it. They don't make it anymore. Maybe it's something that could go up, but I just like it for the color, just because it's so different and really.
Hey, Bear's asking a good question. When is Tim coming on the live stream? Thank you, Bear. Thank you so much.
I also asked a philosophical question in the private chat.
You have to be kidding me, Dirk.
What? Oh, yeah.
If Mark got a boat, that's a good joke, Clive. Thank you.
Listen, Arch, I know Bear hates me, so if Bear wants to keep me banned, and that's cool, dude. I
kind of like you, Dirk. I met you in real life. I like those ribs.
That. I like you.
I want to get the recipe.
I want to get.
Did you slurp his noodle?
That was.
He gave me a handy.
That's our bell.
Okay.
So tell me this, Dirk, you're happy now, aren't you?
Yes, and yes, I am happy. And you know what, Archie, you look healthier, dude. Seriously.
Hey, thank you.
Compared to like that night after the ribs and everything, you look so bloated. But like now, you look good, dude. You look good.
Good.
Yeah.
You lost weight, didn't you?
Well, anxiety and depression, it'll get you every time, Dirk.
Oh yeah. The robbery, yeah.
I'm still finding that hard to get over, but I got to move on. I got to wake up and move on, and don't be upset. That's what everyone says to me.
Arch, I'm gonna be 50 this May, and as we get older, like we find, at least for me, like different things interest us, right? Like things change. Right, you're never going to be the Archie, or I'm never going to be the Dirk from, 15 years ago. We always change. People change. It's just the way it goes.
Yes, that's a fair point. Tell me this, Dirk. You're happy about? You're living in your house. You got your daughter.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Any more watches?
No, I'm going to save up. I'm going to get that JLC Reverso.
Have you got a girlfriend now? Have you got another girlfriend, or what's happened now?
No, I don't want any of that. Not right now.
What happened to the Tino girl you mentioned?
Yeah, we're just good friends.
Have you been on some dates?
Kind of. It's like an old friend.
All right.
Were there any benefits with this friend or not really?
Yeah. But she wanted to go a different route, and just wasn't.
What route did she want?
What do you think they want to go, Arch, at our age?
In the rear?
When they're single too.
Ooh.
Does she have much money, Dirk?
No.
Well, how much does she have?
I don't know, but she has a couple kids, and I'm just not down for that.
Damn.
Bear Clooney, last question. Is percentage of super chats going to Timmy, considering this channel just joined Timmy Grifterverse? Bear, come on. Can you please come on, Bear? I love you. I want you to come on. Talk to me. Tell me what we've done wrong. We'll fix it up. Okay? Just come on.
Kelsevitz, I have a question from you. The OP41 measures around 39 millimeter in real life. So what size is the Grape dial? Have you measured it?
39, but there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that show they're actually quite similar in size when they're next to each other.
Oh,
Dirk, can I just ask you one question? Have you dated your wife since your girlfriend, the one you separated from? Have you gone out and said, look, why don't we go out on a date?
No, we've done things like with the kid, but we try not to confuse her.
Is she dating someone else now?
No. She's going through some hard times. Like her sister is dying from cancer, and her dad is really old. Like her sister and dad were both in the hospital at the same time.
Oh, that's no good, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying. I interrupted you, Kesslowitz.
I'm sorry. Me or
Kesslowitz?
Oh, sorry, Kesslowitz.
Kesslowitz? Who the hell's Kesslowitz?
No, we were just talking a Grape dial, 39 mil OPs. The previous generation.
Oh, yes, they don't do that anymore.
That's right. Yeah, 114-300. It's just a cool watch. Most people don't make this color dial. It's quite unique.
Yes.
And I wouldn't have thought about it, but there's a dealer close by that has a really good deal on it. What would you be paying for something like that? It's not going to be on our website.
No, you're going to be paying. Is it? Do you really want to pay premiums? I thought you had contacts.
I know, but they don't make the Grape dial anymore. That's the thing. $7 grand. I don't really want it. I just think I could negotiate the guy down and get it for mid sixes. Then it might.
We got Ross on. Hey, Ross, how are you?
Hey, Archie, I'm doing okay. How about you?
I got to tell you what. Some of those photos that have been posted in the ArchieLuxury, Jesus Christ, that family they were gorgeous, weren't they? I mean, I normally like Asians, right? But far out. And that one with the ponytail this morning, holy shit!
Yeah,
that's erotic, isn't it? Is that erotic or not?
Yeah, that's why I posted them. Those get me going.
Oh,
they're just amazing.
Oh,
Bear, we love to have you back. Can Bear come on just to say hello? Make sure you're okay. We just want to say hello to you. Can you come on for just 30 seconds just to say everything's okay? Please. We missed you. We desperately want you back.
And for me, Arch, I don't want any problems with anybody. I just want to be cool with everybody. And
no, we love you, Dirk.
I've been an asshole to I've been kind of mean to Bear, and it's gone back and forth. So I'm no saint either, right, on this. So
yeah,
I've said some mean shit, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I just want everything to be cool, and I enjoy this group too.
Kelsevitz, I think the $7,000 is a good price on this Grape.
Yeah, I think so too. But just now that we're talking about Oyster Perpetuals, the dealer called me about that Explorer today, so we were talking about that and just other things.
The 36 is no good. You don't want that fucking thing.
Paul,
what sort of contact is this shit?
Let's hold on. Listen, now we're talking Oyster Perpetuals, and she knows that I want the green. She knows that I want the blue, and I think I might even be down for the silver dial. But I didn't say that. But if she called me, I might pull the trigger. But I asked her about the celebration dial. Thinking she would say it was impossible, and she said it's actually something worth putting down. So, I wouldn't even ask for a Daytona or some of these other watches. But
John C, $2. John C, $2. Dirk, what are your thoughts on Loris?
I don't know what Loris is.
That's a brand owned by Seiko. It's a low-end department store, Walmart.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Yeah, I don't think he. Roland Travel Channel 40 Thai Baht. Is your boss Timmy already sending you messages, Dirk?
No.
Dirk, you want to get? Let me ask you this: you live in a beautiful home, don't you?
It's not that beautiful. I mean, it's just an average home. Truthfully, I got a pool and everything, but it's like a California ranch. It's nothing special.
But it's nice. It's a $1 million home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because real estate's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's paid off?
No.
Oh, how much do you owe still?
About $500,000.
Fuck me dead. You're joking, aren't you?
California? Wow. That's pretty good.
And you want to lease an i4, don't you?
No, I would buy it.
Nuts? No.
Here we go. He's sizing you up. Here we go.
P. Klein, $5. Why would Bear go on when you constantly disrespect him by unbanning and letting people on who spread lies and talk BS about him on other streams? I don't know who I've let him on who's disrespected anybody, because I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to run a business here. And
Mic check.
Mic check. I'm trying to run a fucking business here. What do you want me to do, guys? What do you want me to do? And Bear is very, very important to me. Yeah, I'm trying to get some leads back. That's right, Anthony Napoli. I'm trying to get some leads back my way.
Let's get back on the Paul Pluta channel. What happened to the Paul Pluta channel?
Exactly. I put a video up yesterday. I released a video yesterday.
Let's go live on the old school Paul Pluta channel where it all used to go down. Beef and Reeds.
Yeah,
Art,
what do
you think about those new reversos, though? Seriously, you haven't really said anything about them. Do you like them?
Look, I'll be honest with you. You have to buy JLC secondhand. You can't buy that shit new. Okay.
Even those new ones, even that new the new Tourbillon and all that.
Look, I wouldn't be buying.
That chronograph is going to go over retail in the beginning.
I believe
those are already waitlisted, and a lot of people want those. It's a good looking watch.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if I really like it, to be honest with you. But look, I got to tell you, Dirk, you're getting an 4-door or 2-door.
They come in 4 doors. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's like the liftback one, isn't it?
No, it's basically like an 3 Series BMW, but it's all electric.
Ross, what is the meaning of life?
How's the line?
Yeah, that's a good answer. Thank you, Ross.
Tell me this, Dirk. How much would you get for your i3?
Not much. You don't get a lot of money back for a BMW.
How much was it?
I think it was like 50 something.
And what's it worth now?
Probably 25, 30.
Did you had KFC, Ross?
See, Paul, this is why Dave Ramsey says you should only buy a new car if you have a net worth over $1 million.
Dirk has got he's quite well off.
Oh, I'm not.
He also says your car should never equal more than
10%.
6 months salary. The total should never be more than 6 months earnings.
So the reason why I bought my car was because my company gave me a $10,000 credit to buy this car.
That's a no-brainer. Got to do that.
And then through the state and feds, I got back another $17,000.
Wow. So, yeah. Even right now, they're doing $7,500 tax credit in California, which it's not a deduction. It's actually like cash back. So it's a pretty good incentive to get these cars.
I'm not a car guy. Like, cars don't do anything.
So would you get that same incentive if you got an i4 then, or not?
I think so. It's got to be under $80,000. And if you think about all the tax incentives, and then not paying for gas, it is kind of a smart move. You know, there's people that lease Teslas for $350 a month, and there's other people that spend more than that on their gas. You know, so.
But I'm not sure if my company will give me that 10,000. I gotta look into it. That was like back in 2019 when I got that $10,000 credit for my work.
I see. Got you. That's an interesting point there.
How you doing, Rob?
Hey, Dirk, I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. You always make me smile, dude. You always make me smile.
Thank you.
I gotta say, the electric cars, it's I don't know. I'm just a late.
No soul, Arch.
Yeah, no soul. But the massive. I think that's the thing. I think eventually that will drive that market, and the massive tax incentives. Those incentives will really force you to do it. The other thing is too, a lot of these cars are going to be hybrid anyhow. You can't just get a standard gasoline car. It's always got some electric bits in it.
California, we have, I think it's 2030 or 2035. No more gasoline cars can be sold.
Yeah,
brand new.
That's ridiculous.
California.
But
tell me this: how many cars do you have, Dirk? Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
I had that piece of shit Cadillac, but I gave that away.
Yeah, that was kind of a mistake then, wasn't it? I thought you were going to do it up. What stopped you?
I was, but then like the mechanic was telling me how much it was going to cost to get it running. Oh my god.
What was it, mint? Was it mint or wasn't mint?
No, like the old man, like he had it outside, and then it ran, but then it needed a lot of work. Like it was gonna, like there was all these seals that needed to get replaced. It was leaking oil. It's a money pit.
Money pit. Yeah. I thought it was a Lincoln. No, it was a Cadillac, was it?
Cadillac, yeah.
Was it a classic model? Was it a good year? What year was it?
It was like a 94, like it was an
94.
Eldorado. 94. You know the four door, but the kind of like the compact 4-door.
Oh, it was the front wheel drive one, was it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Maroon.
Yeah. Pavel says the new M2. Why don't you get an M2, Dirk? You'd look like a.
No, you got to step it up. Go M4. If you're gonna do it, go big boy. M4 is probably the best looking BMW.
You know that i4, you could get the M package on it.
Yes.
But
yes.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. What do you think, Arch? I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's you got a couple houses, don't you? You've got more than one house, don't you, Dirk?
Yeah.
How's the other ones going?
Good. I got renters in them.
Yeah. Would you ever sell all of them off and pay off one and then just semi-retire? Have you thought about semi-retirement, Dirk?
Say that again, Arch.
Have you thought about semi-retirement? Sell off some of them and pay off one property, and you basically could semi-retire.
Yeah. That's the plan. I gotta wait till the kid's gonna go to college, and then or whatever she's gonna do. You know, then after
you
that.
work for yourself, don't you, Dirk?
No.
You work for, no.
I work for a company.
No. Company. Your job's doing okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And you're happier now?
I work in tech.
You're happier now, Dirk?
Yeah.
Now that the ladies left the house?
Well, I got one lady here.
But I mean, now that the adult lady's gone.
Yeah. Totally.
Was that what? Do you regret not asking her to leave earlier?
No.
Like looking back? You think it... No.
No, because I tried.
Sorry?
I tried.
Tried to what? Fix it or ask her to leave?
Fix it.
Oh, it's not fixable?
No, it wasn't.
Mick, $2. And okay. Mick, $2. Your sound is a bit loud there, Ross. Might just turn that down a little bit.
Maybe it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't know why it's like there's just a little bit of noise. Mick, $2. Semi-retirement is not all it's cracked up to be. Well, I'm basically semi-retired. What do you think, Rancher?
I try not to.
I think I'm semi-retired. Don't you think?
Well,
Doing
yeah.
YouTube?
Yes,
What, is
absolutely. Well, the trouble is you work so hard getting content for your channel. Can you really call that retirement?
Yeah, it's 7 days a week, isn't it?
It is. Multiple times a day.
I think what you do is harder than what I do. I can never do what you do.
Yeah, it's difficult with people. People are a difficult resource to manage.
That's why they have human resources.
Yeah.
Hey, Rancher, how much longer do you think you'll be in law? How much longer before you pack it up?
Until I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, but do you think your mind is starting to go where you don't think you can do it?
Rancher's in his prime. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. No, pretty much. It's just like you. Yeah, it doesn't really take a whole lot to do.
There is no expiration date on lawyers.
Right.
He's not doing death row cases. You're not doing death row cases, are you, Clive?
No, I'm not. Yes. And also, I'm a firm advocate for animal rights.
Are you going to make another? Are you going to make another watch, Rancher?
Well, actually, they're doing another watch, but I'm kind of sitting this one out.
Why?
Rancher's in his 50s, okay, guys? He's a couple years older than me. I just turned 50. Dirk is 49. You're about to turn 50. Dirk, I got to be honest with you. I sometimes think the answer might be sell off. How many property? You got about 3, haven't you? 3 or 4? How many you got?
I got
Dirk?
2 rentals. 2 rentals in my own house.
Okay. So is there enough equity to pay one house off?
Yes.
Oh, so if you sold the other ones, you could pay your main house off and be mortgage free.
Yes.
His rate's probably lower than inflation, though.
What rate have you got your house locked in at?
Ooh.
It's like 3.1.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. What do you mean, okay?
Well, no, you know what? Though some people were getting it in the 2s, though.
Yeah, but that was only
people
for
were
a
getting
few
it
months and for the highest qualified.
Yeah.
Low 3s, your money in the bank, especially now.
I like to watch Rachel Brady underneath him. I just want to smack his head like Benny Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Ross,
Yes.
did you clean the ass? Did you clean the girl the ass that you own? Did you clean it?
Yeah, I actually stuck it in the shower last Saturday.
Good.
So, and I didn't I don't have any pictures or video, but I had a threesome with my ass and then half of the lady. That was like last Saturday.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I had some alcohol, which I really hadn't had in a while.
Yeah.
And I woke up with semen all over me.
All the algorithms are going off right now. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit too much information, Ross, for this stream, but
Okay,
it's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, what watch were you wearing at the time? Was it a Omega Seaman Master or not?
He's got the Tudor.
I have a vintage Tudor date, right, that I was wearing, and
what's the depth on the rating on the Tudor? Tudor date.
I don't really know because I mean I don't shower with it. I know that.
Right, but it sounds like you were showered with it.
Yeah, but I mean it holds up okay. I took it in the shower like one time.
Gotcha.
And it kind of fogged up a little bit, and that was whenever I first got it, but I didn't take it back in there because I was like, oh, if something happens to this, then I'm gonna have to go get it fixed and everything, and I don't want to pay the cost to do that.
Does Tudor charge a lot of money to service their watches?
I have no idea.
Do you know, Clive or Arch?
No,
What's
not
that?
really.
Right?
Now, have you called like the AD and asked how much it would be to basically, if you suspect you have some of your dead swimmers inside the Tudor, how much it would be for them to remove it?
So, Clivers, tell me this. You've got the new Corolla.
Yes.
Do you love it with the auto? You wanted the auto drive, but you got rid of the manual. That's the annoying thing. That manual 6-speed.
Yeah, but I'm not the same. Oh, okay. The CVT, I'm not sure how good it's going to be in the long term, but man, short term, that I can see why people like CVT.
I got
you
a
like the
CVT
CVT?
I have a
The
CVT
Corolla
with
is
125,000 miles, and there's no problems. It's running great.
Right. Good.
Yeah. I don't know why they got rid of the standard automatic Toyota in the Corolla. They don't sell it. That's annoying, don't you
mean
think?
standard automatic? You mean normal automatic
Yes.
transmission?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
of a cafe.
Okay. Because of cafe. How do you mean cafe?
Oh, well, they have basically they have to raise fuel standards throughout the entire brand, the entire line. So,
okay.
And when you think about it, safety standards and fuel efficiency standards are in a collision course for each other because, to make a car safer, it has to be heavier and heavier, but to make it more fuel efficient, it has to be lighter and lighter. So eventually, they're not going to be able to keep doing each. Eventually, they keep somehow pulling it off.
Yeah, that's a common misconception. People say, "Oh, top safety rating," but they even have a disclaimer on the IIHS website that says, weight is the most important thing. A heavy car against a light car is going to win every time. The heavy car is always going to be safer.
Tommy just made a comment. CVT is shit, but Toyota eCVT is much better than Nissan CVT.
Yeah. Now, DP is also saying Subaru Outback CVT.
Even my good friend Scotty Kilmer hates CVT.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some bad ones out there, but I think for the most part, you'll have good luck with it. I have that Outback, Clyde, and it's doing really well.
Now, okay, corporate average fuel economy says missing matters. Now, actually, Ross Richard, buddy, can you call your AD and ask about possibly having to clean the inside of your watch?
Hey, Clive, I'm trying to steer away from that. Okay, I'm trying to move into more because the super chats have really died here. We got to try and get this show back on the road. Bear's making fun of me. How's it going, Arch? Bear's throwing me out.
Bear's making fun of you?
Sorry.
So Bear is taunting you?
Yeah, Bear's kind of he's made a few hurtful comments saying that I'm not look, it is what it is. Just quickly, should I ban on whoops, I made a mistake. It should have been OC. Should I ban on? Oh fuck. Yeah, okay, sorry. Super chat. Clivers. It's going to a difficult level here. Unfortunately, my good friend Timely, he got caught up in a work situation. He's got to go for some training. So that was the
Paul, can you pull up a watch for me?
Sure.
Please.
Tell me. Let's get some watch talk happening.
Pull up that Grape dial. The Oyster Perpetual. Let me ask you a question. If the AD called you today and said you can have any Oyster Perpetual, what would be your top two choices? What color? You'd go 41 mil, I'm guessing.
Well, you know what? The funny thing is, okay, so the Grape dial, you can get the Grape in 30. It's in 39, isn't it?
Yeah, no longer available from the AD. But Just OP in general.
They never did it in
what are your
40.
top
They never
two
did it in
choices?
41. They never did it in
No.
41, the Grape, didn't they?
It's only 39 for the Grape.
39, yeah. Which 39 is a good size anyhow, right?
Did you get that watch?
You know what? It's Grape is not really my color, but I like the blue. I reckon the blue is gorgeous. I love the blue.
Yeah, they still make the blue though, so you might as well go with the new one probably.
My
Clyde,
wife
what do
has
you
got
think of
the
this?
28.
Have you had an OP before? Clyde, come in.
Hello?
Clyde.
Clive?
Oh, sorry. I was kneeling before sod.
Have
What?
you had have you had one of these OPs? Would you get one of these Grapes?
No, I wouldn't pull a Simon Crane like that. No, I would not.
What if the price was right?
It has to be really, really right. Really right. I'd rather, I'd rather get the white dial that they had for a little bit.
Yeah, those go for a lot more secondhand though.
Yeah, they do. Because
those white ones are like 10 to 12,000. You can get these Grapes from like, $7 grand, $8 grand. But let me ask you, Paul, if the AD called you and said any color, white, silver, green, blue, what do you go with?
Well, I'll tell you what colour I'd go for. Well, I'll tell you what colour I'd go for. First of all, Archie, I love that grapes Rolex. I love it. Absolutely love it. Do you want to see my grapes, Archie? Can I show you my grapes? Go on, have a look at them.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Dude, if you had a chance to get anything, you'd get that blue dial. The blue dial is a hot one.
Yeah. Well, the Tiffany was very hot. That's probably the hottest one, the Tiffany. But I never really. That's not really my color either,
You know what? The only Rolex that I want, Archie, is I like two still. I like that new 1908, and I like the new GMT black and gold two-tone on the Jubilee.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
You don't like this?
No?
Yeah, that's quite beautiful. It's quite cool. I get it.
The 1908 is like literally the first Rolex in God knows how long with exhibition case back. That, Also, you know what the hands for the 1908, what they look like suspiciously like, right? Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. The Oyster Perpetuals, they are a beautiful. It's fascinating. A number of years ago, people didn't really like them, but they're a gorgeous watch. They're just so simple. I think sometimes less is more.
Wind and wear. This is all you need. No date, perfect size, no polished center link. The only thing I wish they did was they had the Oyster lock on the fucking bracelet. But I understand it's their entry level, so they cheaped out on it. But whatever. You still have the.
They're very well made watch. These are really well made.
If you can get to retail for $6 grand, this is the best watch in all of watch. I mean, if you think about brand recognition, how just everything about Rolex,
I got to tell you, what, Keslovitz, you know what? It's strange you talk about you like the Grape. I think that is your color, isn't it?
Well, it's different. You wear this with a nice pink dress shirt. That's gonna look good, Also, just for something different, all my watches are black dial. It'd be nice to branch out. Everyone has blue, and there's some nice whites and silvers, but I don't know. This just caught my eye because there's a dealer nearby that had one, and he has such a low price on it. And I know if I walked in with cash, he'd probably go even lower. So I don't know. Just kind of.
So, what are you trying to do with your what about the FP Jaunes? Are you still on the cards, or what's happening there?
Yes, still in the cards.
Hey, Rancher, your friend Rich Buddy, what's happened to him? Did he get any FP Jaunes, or what the fuck happened with him?
I don't know. I've been invited onto his show for this weekend, and I can ask him about that.
Fella said in the chat that he didn't, but I heard him in a previous video where I thought he was alluding to getting the Havana Brown, but Who knows? You'd have to ask him yourself. I don't know the details.
Oh,
Hopefully,
Clive, that video you sent me of the hail, is that where you live or where's that?
That's where I live.
You moved?
Well, you know.
What?
Anyway, that's nearby.
Did your car? Sorry?
That's nearby.
Clive, do you have a truck? Do you have a truck, Clive?
No, I do not. I'm not really.
Did you get any cars damaged in that hail?
Fortunately, no.
Okay. Fuck, that looked pretty nasty.
Yep.
When was that?
Tonight.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll see. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see it?
Hey, Arch, you know, in Oklahoma, they get earthquakes there, dude.
Yep.
Earthquakes. All the fracking.
Also, we have Cowtown.
From the fracking doesn't cause. Does fracking cause earthquakes?
Yes, it causes earthquakes. Well,
Fracking causes earthquakes.
Yeah. Yep. Well, here's the funny part is, since gas prices went down, we haven't had any fucking earthquakes.
Huh.
And we have
I think there's an earthquake in Ross Rachel Brady's pants right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Have a look. This is at Clive's place. That's a nice neighborhood you live in, Clive. Fucking hell.
Yes.
That is nasty.
Yep.
So you're telling everyone to move out of California because it's so expensive, but no one wants to go to that. So you got to pay for the weather.
Yep.
And we got Powie on. What's Powie want to say? Talk to us, Powie.
Don't put them bloody grapes back on the screen. You'll get yourself fucking demonetized. It's absolutely bloody vulgar. Get the grapes off.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I actually like those grapes. I think the grape is actually fucking cool.
I can't even think of another watch brand that makes that color dial.
And the thing I love is, you know, these are actually really solid. They're just the most simplest Rolex you can get, aren't they? Automatic, no date, no superfluous, nothing. Just perfect.
Yeah,
You can put this on my girl. You know, you can put,
good luck getting
you
that
can,
one.
You can share it with your wife.
Hey, Arch, I gotta go, boss. But I gotta go feed the kid.
No
But,
worries. Thanks for coming on and
hey,
updating
man.
us with
It's
your
good
life
talking to you
there.
guys. Good
Man,
talking. You too,
semi-retirement. When are you going to semi-retire? That could be the go for you.
I'm not retiring probably for another like 15 years.
Okay.
Hey, before you leave, you want to kneel before Sod?
I will kneel before Sod. Sod,
Okay.
most glorious Sod. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
Thank
See
you
later.
so much.
Bye, Ross.
Yeah,
See you
actually,
later,
I'll tell you what. Kesslowitz, go for it.
What would you be paying? What's your opening bid?
6,000.
I would just go to him and say, "What's the best you can do for cash for me?" Just be nice about it.
He's gonna say
Did you ever see
8,000. I already know what he's gonna say.
Did you ever see the video that Fitz put out that said that if you do that, you're basically a fucktard?
Well, you got to be willing to buy the watch then and there, right? You only want to be talking if you're for real. So, Paul, if he said 8,000, what would you be coming back with? Be realistic, no low ball bullshit. You want to actually buy the watch. What do you pay?
It depends. What's the condition like? Have you seen the condition of this watch?
Not in person, but it's box papers, 2016. I mean, yeah, subject to condition, obviously. I guess that changes things, up or down 1,000.
So Kelsevitz, the cheapest one you can find on Chrono 24 is for 8,200.
No.
Yeah. So his sticker on it is 8, but I know he'll come down. So I'm just thinking, what should the max be going into it?
Look, it's whatever you feel comfortable paying for it.
Because part of the reason I want it is because it's a deal. I like it, but it's not. I'm not paying extra.
Have you done some Chrono 24 research or Watch Recon?
Yeah.
What's
like Saad just said. They're hovering over 8 at the lowest.
Okay, so how can you get it for 7 then, if that's the case?
Well, they always say, Chronos inflated and realistic by about 20%.
Yeah.
So.
20, maybe 10, 15.
Yeah.
20
But
pushing it, probably.
Kelsevitz, this is not a hot watch, yeah, right? It will be slightly difficult to sell.
Still Rolex, though.
Yeah, it is, but you have to change the dial to make it a better watch.
I think that the Grape suits you completely. That's absolutely you. That's your color, isn't it? Is purple your color? To me, I don't like the color. Simon Crane loved that color.
Oh.
Remember Simon Crane?
Yep, and we're not.
I don't.
Should we say what happened to Simon Crane or what they're saying about Simon Crane, or should we avoid that by any circumstances whatsoever?
I think we should avoid that like anything we can do, please. Okay.
If it's your first watch, I agree. It's kind of too weird of a color. But if you have a few watches, a few black dials, that's something cool to kind of branch out to.
Now, actually, Archie, you can just ask him next time you attend a meeting with him.
Also, what's the price of?
I like your jabs. Rancher, I gotta tell you, you're a fucking witty guy. You know that. Next time, I'm being sacrificed. I'll get him to ask him. Okay.
All right, sounds great.
Yeah. Rancher. That was kind of weird how it went, don't you think, or not really?
How what weird?
I could never imagine why he went down that path. Yeah. I don't think he's doing it because I like the guy. Can I say that to you? I like him.
Well, he does look really good in tan. I'll put it that way. He looks. He looks really good in tan.
All I say is that I'm kind of disappointed with some of his choices there. But hey,
on the other end, other choices you're completely great about, right?
I love you, Rancher. You know that?
Oh, all right.
Powie's here. Powie wants to. What's Powie going to say? Talk to me, Powie. Be nice.
Well, I just picked up on what Serge was saying there. He's not so keen on these purple grapes. Well, he's in luck with me because I've got a couple of black grapes.
They also did the 39.
You can have my black grapes any day. You said.
They also did it in blue. Kels, look at this. What's wrong with the blue?
The blue is the cheapest and most beautiful.
And they still make the blue. You see, the blue is still available in 41.
Forget the grapes, Kelsevitz.
That's the 41 mil. See, they also make this in a 39, the previous generation. But you might as well just get the new one. I mean, they basically fit the same as far as size on the wrist. These are almost identical.
But the movement is different, right?
Yeah, the 41s have the new 72-hour. So the old one, you'll have 48-hour. But, the symmetry of the previous gen and 39 is kind of nice with the single-hour markers at 3 and 9. They doubled it up on the new 41, which I think kind of throws it off. But if I buy it at retail, I'll take it. But
yeah, can't complain. Hey, what about green? See what I made for Bear?
Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. That's
kind of cobbled, but I got a sticker from a company that includes the name Bear in it, so I cut it up and made a cool
this is the best you could do, Mike, for Bear? Is this the best? What is this, man?
I just made it just a moment ago. It's related to hunting, so I didn't want to include the other part of it, so I cut it off really quickly. But it's a cool sticker. I'm putting on something because I love my bear. I miss my bear. I miss my bear, man. I miss my bear. I miss my bear.
Yeah, we do miss him. OG Baby Girl says fracking damages the earth layers. Don't be fooled by the claim of lower oil prices.
Shit, you know how much gas is right now in California? In Northern California?
No.
It's like $5.50 a gallon, $5.50 a gallon.
You got crazy gas prices in California. The rest of America is not as bad, is it?
I know. The rest of the country is like $3.50.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, even New York is not that bad, is it?
Mike, why don't you shift to a cheaper place?
Hey, Dad, I've been saying this for years.
Don't get a pet. Don't have a pet and shift to a cheaper place.
Yeah, okay.
Now, you
man.
guys don't
Keep
understand.
trying,
The weather in
trying.
California is perfect year round.
Yep, I'm hooked by the weather.
They charge
And-
us over $1 in tax for gas here, so
Mhm.
that's why I think it's like $1.50 a gallon or something crazy now. It's just pure
Actually,
tax.
do you know the gas in reality is only like 17 cents a gallon. Every other bit of that you pay is in taxes of some type. And California throws another buck on top of it all for their emissions or whatever. And they have the strictest emissions in the country as far as regulations and stuff go. And they're wrong half the time. But anyways, that's another topic. So we were
Mike, you are
talking
muted.
watches. We were
No, he's
I'm
not.
not muted, but we were talking watches. Let's go back. There was some interesting.
Would you get one of
beautiful-
these oyster perpetuals? I think these are pretty.
the purple
cool.
ones?
Yeah, the grape. The grape is actually pretty.
I kind of like the grape. I like the blue
Well, let me
too.
ask you: if the AD called you today and said we have a celebration dial, would you buy it?
Well,
Yes.
presently I don't have enough money to buy anything, but I might actually get a loan and get
Paul,
one.
would you do
if
it?
one-
For what color? The grape, you're saying?
Celebration, the new one, celebration.
Oh,
dial.
I love the
Bubbles,
celebration. I
bubbles.
think it's
Yeah,
amazing.
Oh, the
right?
bubbles.
It's a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
no
no-brainer.
brainer. No brainer.
So now,
yeah.
what about now? What if they called you and say, "Hey, we got a silver dial"?
You know what? Like somebody quoted earlier, they just said anything you can get from the AD today, just take it. Don't
Well,
ask.
Not really.
Don't even.
I mean, I was offered an Explorer 136 mil today. I didn't take it because I already have a 39.
Well,
But
okay.
if I did
mean,
take it, that's a loser. If you want to sell that on secondhand, they're paying
No,
way
I
below
guess
retail on that watch.
one that you can wear and enjoy. Like 36
That's the
would be
thing.
too small for me.
That's
so
the thing. You gotta like it. You know, would you like a silver dial? Would you actually enjoy wearing it?
But I don't buy.
It would be a good choice. And secondly, the prices on retail is so cheap that it's very difficult to resist an Oyster Perpetual 41.
That's what I'm saying. $6,000. It's like, who cares what dial? It's such a good watch for that amount
Yeah,
of money.
I would get a loan and jump on it. Because yes, I've found a new love for the OP this last year, and I'd take any color in the OP41 for
And
sure.
there's some. I think Jay-Z says if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. Isn't that like one of his
Yeah,
raps?
this is an old quote. Yeah,
We got the rancher back. Hello, rancher. You're back.
Hey, I forgot. Did I kneel before sod already or not?
No, you did not.
Okay. Almighty Zod.
How is, let's talk about this here. Guys, what topics do you want to talk about? Super chat and we will talk about any topics you want.
I just saw him. How come he's making so many super chats on his channel? Did he steal all the leads, or how did that happen?
Sorry, what was that?
How is Tim Wright getting all the super chats over on his channel? It's like, God, you couldn't even do anything because there's so much money coming in.
Well, that's just how it goes there, rancher.
Wow.
It's just the way it goes there.
Wow.
You know?
Nick Miller, thanks. How are you?
I can only do what I can do. You know what I mean?
Right. But have you ever thought about maybe hiring Ross Rachel Brady?
I think Ross is a bit dangerous. He sometimes pushes the limit, which we go into an area that's not so great.
Have you called the AD yet and asked for the service department or yet?
No.
All right. All right. All right.
But what can you do, Clive? All I can do is worry about my own super chats. There's not much more I can do, you know.
Gotcha. Well, good luck, man.
Thank you.
That's all you can do, really.
Yep.
But Kesslowitz, yeah, that's a very that camera angle is a bit scary there, Ross. Just
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kesslowitz, tell me this: the contacts you've got there, What's going on? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're offering you nothing but garbage. How do you politely tell them you don't want garbage?
Oh, she knows. I mean, she really doesn't push anything that I don't ask for. So she did just text me a few weeks ago for a white Datejust Jubilee with smooth bezel, but I turned that one down. It is a good looking watch, but I just fuck it. I don't want it. You know?
No.
And it's going below retail, so it's not really exciting, you know.
No, that's exactly right. And the APs, what about the 15.5? What the fuck? How could they possibly offer you a code 11? Did you say to them, what the fuck?
I know. I think, you know, I was actually just texting to say hi, and so he was like, hey, by the way, you know.
Now,
Kelso, is this Audemars Code 11, whatever, is it a gateway to Royal Oak?
Probably. I mean, it's a $50,000
gateway to losing a lot of
so.
money. 50. How much is it?
I think 40. You want to pull it up?
Well,
I think it's 48,000.
It's a
Here,
gateway. It's a gateway.
You want the exact reference, or do you want the name of the watch?
We'll call. I'm just going to the Audemars Piguet site. We'll call it up now and see what this baby looks like. Let's have a look here. We'll just get this baby up on the screen.
No, you'll know.
Go and find our own Piguets. We'll find our own Piguets.
To his nose.
So this is the code 1159.
Out of his nose and then spreading.
I don't get the whole AD journey. Like buy this and that before you're able to actually get what you want.
So let's have a look here. So which one is it exactly? It was the chronograph you said, wasn't it?
Yep, that's exactly.
Pink gold chronograph. Something.
Why is this thing so? Here we go. Pink gold.
Why don't you read the super chat?
Got a super chat, Arch.
Hey,
yes.
Have you thought about reading?
Here we go, Mr. Valjoux panel. There are 100 plus amazing luxury watch brands. There is an endless.
Someone did a super chat, and you're not even going to bother reading it. That's just sad.
I'm reading it now, Clivers. Oh. We're reading it now.
That's
good. It was only up for about 15 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Valjoux, $5. Panel, there are over 100 plus amazing luxury watch brands. There is an endless, infinite number of topics to be tackled here. 100%.
I agree.
So let's look at this one here. It was rose gold chronograph. This is, which one was it here?
It's got that like bluey dial down on the left.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
get that. It's actually a nice looking watch. You know that? It is actually that one.
Trust me, I know. I was like, that's fucking good looking, but it's
you can't buy that.
I know. Trust me.
Too expensive.
But hey, it's available. You know, that's kind of cool.
What is it for sale on the gray market? Is it sell for more or less?
I think less.
A lot less. That's probably, if I had to guess, in the low 30s. I'm totally spitballing here, but
so you're going to lose basically best part of 15,000. Is that right?
If I had to guess, yeah.
And would that guarantee you a Royal Oak if you bought this?
No,
or what? I
mean, not. There is no guarantee. But
there is.
If it did work out in your favor in that way, you know, that watch at 27,000 for a 15.510. Wow. And then it goes for 40, you just made 13 back, you know? So if, you know.
Neutral position, isn't it?
All hypothetical. Yeah, but it's kind of cool when you can get it brand new in your name. You know, it's extra special when you're not paying gray.
If it's a watch that, you know, really rings your bell, for sure. Absolutely.
What do you think of this, Clive? You had the AP. You had a Rue. You had the navy themes. You like blue. What do you think of this? Is it beautiful or not?
Oh, I like it actually. And the nice thing, the self-winding, it really can wind itself. And the best way, obviously, is kneeling before sod.
And look at the side view, Arch. You know, the 1159s have a mid case.
Yes.
Yeah, is it a sandwich case?
No.
It's just got a mid look to it.
Specifications. Others you might like. Please quit asking us about the Royal Oak.
I guess it doesn't show up so well there, but
Yeah,
and
you
a
can
lot of
still
these
see a little bit of it.
1159s, they use a different material for the mid.
There's another
where it really
super chat.
stands out.
P. Klein, $2. Talk about how this show used to be entertaining. Thank you, P. Klein.
Now, OG Baby Girl, though, has really been having a nice sidebar about fracking.
Yes, you are correct. I'm not a big fan of fracking. Fracking is fucked. They pump. It's quite actually. It fucks up a lot of things. Actually, I'm not a big fan of it. But
Did they do that in Arkansas?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even know what it is. I'll have to look it up.
That's where they pump water in to push the oil
fracking.
out.
Yeah,
Fracking.
yeah. I've seen how they do that. They drill deep and they send a ball bearing down a tube until it hits the end, and the impact shatters the rock down deep and causes the oil to seep into the pipe. And
no, that's just called drilling, Mike.
no, the fracking is sending the ball down, and the tubes are in graduating diameters. So they'll send the smallest ball down that goes all the way to the end.
No.
And
I
then,
also the way Ross Rachel Brady appears to be peeking over the O for OG Baby Girl. It's almost like a circle, like an eclipse or something.
no, fracking's really interesting, but it's pretty, isn't it pretty?
Oh yes,
I
this
don't
is
know what
also. NATO says something. Fracking is awesome. It turned my kitchen sink into a Bunsen burner. That's the water you can light. Remember the water you can light? Yes. Is that dangerous?
A Bunsen burner is what they used to have in science class in high school.
I'm really not in
for heating up like beakers.
Favor of
Super chat.
Fracking out.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat from Finchy. Finchy, £2. Fuctus fracti from the left flyover states.
See, now it looks like he's creeping on the Porsche.
Fracti.
He's looking down at the Porsche with envious eyes. Like he's peeking from behind the forest.
Now that you got this one pulled up on the screen, Paul, it's got me thinking, when I was at the AD today, they had all the exhibitions, and there's a watch I've fallen in and out of love with, the 40 mil Yachtmaster, rose gold.
Oh, why is that? Why are you falling?
Who also sang the song In and Out of Love?
I don't know.
Damn it.
But it's a good looking watch, but for 28 grand retail, is it worth it? But it's got that nice matte bezel, the matte black bezel.
Solid gold, 28 grand.
Yes. Solid rose gold.
Doesn't sound like too bad of a deal.
But it's not going very good in the gray market, I think so.
Right.
Yachtmaster, though. Yachtmaster 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
I got to tell
watch.
you, for yourself there, you wanted a statement watch. You've done really well. You're doing really well. You wanted to buy a beautiful watch, and you had a number of choices. You just can't seem to get into it, can you?
I don't want to pull the trigger on the Patek. I'm too much. I can't.
No.
I mean, I want to, but it just seems like a silly, I'm coming back down to reality.
You can't get one at retail, but can you?
20 grand. No, I talked to them at the Patek. It's the same AD as a Patek dealer, and they just said no. I can't. It's a lot harder to get it at retail, believe it or not, even though it's not going for much over. I'm thinking also Vacheron 4500, 41 mil.
Yes.
Silver dial, 20 grand.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. Have you thought about any other brands besides? Because you were looking at some great independents before. What's the go there? Anything positive?
No, that's down the track. I want to trust me. I respect all those brands. Grunfeld, you know, FP Joint.
Yeah.
I would do today if they offered me a watch today. That's a no-brainer. I love that
Yeah.
watch. First of all, you know the Havana Brown, Chronometsu brand Havana Brown.
Yeah.
That's the one I really. Anyways, I know how impossible it is to get, but I'm ready for that one. But everything else is just kind of like. Here's the thing about that Patek, that 5212. If you really want me to be
Yeah.
honest with you, I went to the boutique
Yeah.
just to try it. I've tried it
Yeah.
on before, but I was
Yes.
really getting ready.
You tried it on in Taiwan, didn't you?
Yeah, I've had it on multiple times. You know what shits me off? No offense to anyone that has it, because I still may get it. I love the thing, but the fucking date window doesn't match the dial, you know, and it really sticks out. And the dial's already so busy, you know. There's like a lot going on. You got 5 hands and all this text. Part of me is like, I kind of prefer the simple, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard, Arch. It's hard.
I know what
But
you
I think
mean.
for 20 grand, you know, Vacheron overseas, then the second you buy it, and then next year they come out with Generation 4, and then you're going to be, fuck me.
I'd
You
still
never
be
will.
happy with the Generation 3. It's too close to perfection. Even if they came out with a 4.
I got to be honest with you there. I think it's partly is choosing is a lot of fun. You've taken it really well, Keslovitz. You kind of not just racing to get the first thing that floats your boat.
No.
Gold Rolex, but gold Rolex, gold Rolex, gold Rolex.
Archie,
Well,
as we
only
have
the white.
Kelsowitz. Sorry.
No, please go ahead.
Yes, as we have Kelsowitz, who is the king of independents, I have sent you photographs of some of the independents, and we would like to know his opinions on these brands, if not the models of watches.
Just real quick, Paul, to answer you with the gold Rolex. Yeah, I would do it if it's subtle, like a white gold Daytona on Oyster Flex, or even the rose gold Yachtmaster. You know, you only have a little bit of gold showing, and it's a pretty matte, indiscreet. You know, of course it has gold, but it's not like a full bracelet. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm just going to bring these up here. This is from WhatsApp, so let me just get these up here for you. Tell me, what do you think of that?
Wow.
Very interesting.
I got to tell you, I don't know this maker.
Anton Shukov. I never heard of. What is this, Saad? How much?
Archie, I need $1,000 super chat to explain this.
You
have a next? Yeah.
Fernand.
Wow, that one's amazing.
Ferdinand. I think I've heard of that brand actually.
That one's crazy.
Yeah.
Tourbillon?
No, I don't think it's a tourbillon. No, I don't think is that a tourbillon? That's not a tourbillon,
Yeah,
is it?
it looks like a tourbillon.
It might be. What the fuck?
See, to me, with these independents, you got to get the story behind it. You know, that's when it really starts making sense. When you hear about the owner's story and what goes into it, and you connect with the brand, then it sort of makes sense. But if you never heard of it and you're just going off looks, I mean, then you're going to find out it's like $80,000. You're going to be like, why? You know, it's only once you find out what's really deep down into it that you really connect and consider it. You know, and then you got to have the money.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know if this fucking garbage is. Saad, what do you think of this, Saad? Seriously, you think this is the way to go for horology?
If talking about independents, if you like independents, then why don't you go for the most discreet ones?
Yeah. Because I think he wants resale value in case he needs to get out of this fucking thing. He can
no independent watch can give you resale. It's very difficult. If the owner dies, you are dead.
Yeah.
It's a one-man show.
I mean,
not necessarily. I know. Yeah, but still, you know, Rolex is Rolex. It's a very strong brand. They might not have great watches, but it's a very strong brand.
You know, I think Chanel putting 20% into FP Journe is them just saying, okay, when he dies, we're going to get more. Or, you know, this isn't going when he's gone. You know, that's for sure.
Yes. 100% right.
Archie.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Google for sale?
Google for sale. Good question, hey? What do I think?
Is it better than Rashepi?
Look,
It's better
you know
than
what?
Richard Mille, that's for sure.
I don't think those things there
Super
are
chat.
really my. Here we go. Pine Barren. Here we go. Pine Barren. Pine Barren, $10. Here we go. Pine Barren, $10. And thank you, Pine Barren, for your support there. AD code. Okay, Pine Barren, $10. AD code 5740 1G. It's a white gold. 5980R or 5905. Can take my pick, Arch. I'm losing a bit of interest in buying the next great watch. Do you ever lose interest in the hype on occasion? Yeah, I do lose. I think everyone kind of everything gets really strange at times. Now let's call some of these up and have a look at this because it's let's have a look. So 5740, that's a fucking amazing watch. That's the Nautilus, and it's also the perpetual calendar. Look at this. Far out. Okay, that's he's been offered. What did he say? What
We
did he
cannot see
say?
it.
Sorry. He's been offered AD code 5740/1G. So that's the /1G. That's the white gold version. Yes. Yes. Then we've got the other one he's been offered is a 5980.
R.
5980/R.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Then he's been offered a 5905. 5905. That's the annual calendar. 905. Which one was he offered? /1A. /1A.
That's the one on the screen.
Steel one. Holy fuck. You know what? It depends what he wants. Does he want the most valuable at the lot? Which one's going to give him the most money? Or which one do you like the most? Tell you what I'd go for. Out of all of those, I probably like the 5980R.
Does it come with bracelet also, Archie? 5980R.
It would be a /1. It'd have to be a
okay.
/1 because the one means it comes on a metal bracelet.
Okay.
So which one? Arch, I'm losing a bit of interest in buying the next great watch. Do you ever lose interest in the hype? Look, it depends how much money you have there, Pine Baron, but I would probably, what would you take? The perpetual calendar 5740 is fucking amazing in white gold.
Yeah, that's the go-to, the
That's the
5740.
best.
But chances are, if you're being offered this watch, you probably already have a bunch of blue dials. So it depends on what you have, in my opinion. But
the
I'd say the
5980
5740 or the
has
5980. Yeah,
the 5980 kind of has a weird bracelet,
Is he the gentleman with Ferraris, Archie?
weird strap.
There's Humble Pine, Pine Barren, and there's some other pines. I'm not sure. There's a couple of pines.
blending together.
Now we got another one here, Mr. Val. So if you're gonna, so 5740 is the one to take, guys. What do you reckon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See the 5905. That's a great watch, but that's a fucking amazing. They're all that's a fucking beautiful watch.
Yeah, with the 5905, that's a very thick watch. It's like a 14 mil, I think, with the chronograph and the annual calendar combined. It's like it's a hockey puck.
It's steel, but you understand that's a steel watch. It's amazing. Patek.
Super
chat, Mr. Valju, $5. As a businessman, I smell opportunity. I'm surprised the indies haven't unified a marketplace where owners can buy and trade with minimum losses. They're Swiss, but these people are Swiss. They normally don't take. They don't tend to.
I think
have
unification is not very suitable for independent brands. Every brand wants to be better than others, and they want to be the most exclusive one. This is what the independents do: make watches in very small volume and try to be the best in the world.
And the other thing is too, how would you have this marketplace? Like, this
There's
is
really
sort of
not that many watches to begin with. I mean, some of these makers are only making 50, 100, 200, 300, 400 a year. And then of those, many of those people want to keep them. So you're only getting like a dozen watches a year, maybe. Well, it depends on the brand, I guess. But, you know, there's just not that much out there.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, you tend to gravitate to white gold. Why? I like white gold. I'll be honest with you. My Patek 5107, that was like a no compromise watch I got. I just loved it. It was just it's got such a, I was just enthralled by it. I like white gold. It doesn't have. I actually love yellow. I love all the golds. I love rose. I love yellow, and I love white. But to me, I got a soft spot for white gold because it just feels. I think I love white gold. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just one of these things. Some people like olives. Some people don't. Do you like olives, Kesslowitz?
Olive dial?
No, olives to eat. You know olives?
No, terrible.
You don't like olives?
No, not for me.
Oh, how about you, Mikey? Do you like olives?
I like olives.
How about you, Saad? Do you like olives?
Yes, I love olives. Archie, rate your gold colors. What's the top first, second, third?
You know what? At the moment, rose gold's the most popular. Okay. Then they say white, then yellow. But I love yellow. I think yellow is such a symbolic. It's always what people think of as gold. You know, when you think of, it's just the color that it is. And I really do love gold. I must
Archie,
tell
will you ever invest in gold?
No. My days for speculating are over. I've got
You can pick up some of those kangaroos from the Perth Mint. You know, the gold coin kangaroos. That's your
hello. What are you going to say now, pal?
Well, I just want to know, how can they not like olives? Archie, they're bloody lovely.
How the fuck can you? I love olives.
And you know what I like even more than olives, Archie?
What's that?
Bloody great big grapes. Not raisins, but great big grapes.
Do
Grapes,
you like capers?
Archie.
Do you like capers?
Not really. I like peppers, not capers. I got to tell you, I think, look, there's nothing wrong with any of the golds. You know, I find JLC, they make some amazing stuff in rose gold. The reverso.
That's the best. I was going to say Geophysique.
And the thing is, you know what? I didn't really like the Rolex. I took it to a friend. I had it, I had a rose gold Daytona on my wrist. I never liked it. It smelled like brass. I thought it was brass. You know what I mean?
The JLC gold is the best bang per buck.
Yeah. Different watchmakers have a different mix. So
right.
I tend to like the
You can get gold JLCs for 9, 10, 11 grand, right in that range.
Yep.
Good point. Very good point.
So what's next? What's on your radar, Paul? What's happening?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I really miss.
Are you
I
a
really
buy
miss.
or a sell on this watch market?
I got to be honest with you. People, this whole social media, people have had a backlash to me. You know, when I did YouTube years ago, they used to be happy. Oh, you got a Reverso, that's amazing. Oh, you got an AP. Now they say, oh, that's not the popular one. That's the shit one. Da 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 da.
Right.
It's like if you had a car channel years ago, you could have a simple BMW and everyone would love it. Now they say,
Yes,
"Oh, it's
the
only a fucking
one-upmanship.
3 Series. That's not a fucking that's not a special car. That's just a taxi, German taxi." And I think social media, we've become so oblivious to the fact that, for me,
there's always going to be someone with more than you. You know? You just gotta accept it.
a lot more. And I like certain watches. Certain watches make me happy. Certain watches, you know,
I almost think the opposite, because you get all these hype watches, the Richard Milles and all these, the Daytona, and a lot of these people aren't even watch people. They're just flexing cash. So it's almost become, I don't know, reverse to me, where like those top, quote unquote top watches are like, you're not an enthusiast. A lot of them aren't. Some are, but a lot of people are just, look at me, I spent this much on my watch.
Yeah.
Or it's the hot thing.
People like that with cars too.
I think you're doing right, because I do agree that people do want to know more about the best of the best, the most expensive, the most exclusive. But most of the people want things which are approachable or which are affordable. And you give real life examples and real practical, options for people.
Mr. Sexy, how are you?
How you going, boys? What's going on?
Hello, Sexy.
Great to see you.
I thought I'd quickly come on. I'm driving around. I thought I'd come and say a quick hello and see how everyone's going.
What are you wearing
doing
today?
Well? I'm wearing my Amiga Quartz Amiga GoldenEye.
Wow. I didn't know you had a quartz. Yeah. How could you?
Yeah, I've got a quartz. Yeah, I know, right? No, I found it at a good price. Now they're actually going up in price, surprisingly. They're very sought
we were
after.
just talking about that. Everyone says, "Oh, I don't like that one." If the price is right, everyone's a buyer at a certain. Every watch is kind of cool, if the price is right.
Of course, man. That's how it is. No, but this is I wear it to my daily. I wear it to work. It's reliable. Don't have to worry about winding it or anything. Just chuck it on and keep going. So it's great. Love it.
Nice.
But how's the show been going? I haven't been able to watch the show, but how's the show been going? All good?
It's been tough. It's been tough today. It's been tough. I got to be totally honest with you. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, okay? Because there's no point lying to you. It's been hard. We had Rancher and Ross there. I think it had the wrong vibe. Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
They do their comedy and that, but I think it was becoming too toxic. So I just took that out.
Yeah.
That's
fair enough. You got to make it. You got to make it fun. You got to make it work with the.
Well, it was kind of a bit too silly. I think. What do you think, Keslovitz?
I don't know. It's all in good fun. I have no.
Yeah, I like you want to. They kind of became a bit domineering, which it just wasn't working there. I don't know.
It wasn't vibing.
I think that just happens. It happens a lot when you just have too many people on the panel. Eventually it's like.
Yeah.
It's like a big orgy. Everything's flying everywhere. You know what I mean?
Is it my turn?
I've never been to an orgy, but sure.
Look, I've seen plenty of them. Don't worry. I haven't been in one, but I've seen them.
I got to say, it's it goes down the different path, which you think, what's the best way to go? So, it is tough. It is tough. I won't lie to you. It is very tough. Okay.
It is, Ash, but we try and help you out as much as we can. You know, we come on and try and, you know, do the right thing by you and help you out when we can. So, you know, you've got some really good people that are behind you here. So the rest is up to you, Ash. We can only do so much. But we're here for you. Just remember that. Have that in the back of your mind.
100% right. That's exactly it. It's look, YouTube's not an easy gig. Sometimes you have some good days, sometimes you have some bad days, and you know, that's just how it is there. It's been a bit tough. Unfortunately, Timely had to go to a training session today and tomorrow. So
oh shit. I didn't know that. He never told me that. I didn't know.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll be back on Monday. Hopefully back.
Yeah. Tuesday in Australia is a public holiday.
That's right.
So you might get you might get a few extra viewers on Tuesday. So that'll be great.
Hard to say. It's hard. I don't think it really makes much difference for the Australians. It's more the American market. When the Americans,
I'll jump on that day. I'll jump on and give you a hand that day as well, Arch, on Tuesday, because I won't be working. So give you a hand.
Look, it is what it is. You know, it is.
I gotta step out for 1 second, Paul. Give me 1 minute.
Hey, no worries there. It is. It's not easy at times. Okay.
I know. Well, I've been on shows when it's been really dead, and you know, you try and think of things to say or do, and it's very hard, man. It is. It's very hard. It's easy to sit back and watch. It's hard.
There's also politics involved. I did the night show. The night show was good, right? I thought we had a lot of fun, right? And then OC went on after I'd left. I'd gone, right? And
shit, he didn't, did he?
I'm getting flack from Bear. Said, "Oh, why did you do?" I mean, look, you know what? It's so fucking hard to run.
Were you on? Shows. Did you know? Did you know that he was going on?
Later. I didn't. But I mean, you know, the thing is, I mean, in all fairness to Sirocco, he's trying to run a show. It's fucking hard when nobody comes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And
the thing is, we've all got lives too. Sometimes you can jump on, sometimes people can't jump on. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's very hard.
Exactly. So
you know,
it's one of those things. There,
was it bad? Was he trying to do anything?
I don't know. I didn't even see it. I had to take I had to take the kids into school today, so I didn't even get to see what.
To have a look at it. Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I'm not. I just try and run these streams, and I try and get people doing things, and I can only try my best in it. You know, it is a hard gig at times. A hard gig. Maybe I'm not the most funny. I'm not,
look, at the moment you're going through a bit of a you know, rough patch because of what's going on in your life. But we're hoping and we're praying that you get it. You come out of it, and you come out of it stronger. You know, we're trying anyway. You know, steer you in the right direction.
You can only
do so much.
You know, I mean.
Oh yeah. But you know what? You've got so many fans out there, Arch. Even like at the moment, yes, you are on a bit of a downer. And I was talking to Higgins about this, and he goes, "Listen, Archie's not here for the short game. He's here for the long game. So he'll go through this patch. Last year he was on his high. This year he's on his low. You're going to get that. Even with business, in my business, you get your highs and get your lows. It's just the way it is. And I'm hoping that you can, you know, come out of it stronger. So we do talk about you, and we do care about you behind the scenes too. Surprisingly, Arch, you wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, no, I do. I understand it. It's look, it is what it is. You know.
Hey, what did LV say about the box? Repairable?
They haven't come back to me yet. I'm still waiting on an answer.
Why don't you get a Bosphorus case? The Bosphorus leather I was talking about?
Sirocco's on. Hey, Sirocco, how are you, man?
Hey, Arch, how's it going, mate? Listen, just this OC fucking business last night.
Yeah, you know it.
Look, we saw him in the backstage. Lux, as I said, I'll leave him backstage, and I thought, well, fuck, I'll just bring him on. I knew Lux was disappearing. There was nothing mentioned. There was no narratives run. We were actually having a reasonable conversation about my forthcoming trip to the UK and the States. And the only time anything was mentioned about the WhatsApp messages, about the Tiffany dial, whatever the fuck all that was about, was when someone's started super chatting questions about that. And that was the only time these things were mentioned. Otherwise, it was a good show.
Okay.
It was only on for like 10 minutes.
I'll be honest with you. Can I say this to you? Because I've tried to fucking appease everyone. And I want to tell you, I actually don't mind OC. Can I say that to you?
Look, if he's on and it's a reasonable
nice
conversation, what the fucking hell, you know?
Yes,
he was
I agree.
saying, well, if I'm in New York, he said, you know, there'd be a whole heap of people that would want to meet me, and I said, yeah, probably to stab me in the back. But you know,
he's actually quite nice. I'll be honest. He met me. I met him, and I had a fucking nice time with him. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I sent you a message after the show finished.
I did. I didn't see it as a problem. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't mind if he comes on, because at the moment, the show couldn't get. You know, I mean, look, we're going through some hard times. Okay, Sirocco.
Yep.
We're going through some today hasn't been great on this stream here. What do you think? Can I ask you your advice? I had Rancher and Ross. I kind of didn't like how it was going. I had to just pull them out. What do you think of that idea?
Arch, before you continue, I've got to head off. Thank you for having me. We'll talk
Mr.
again
Sexy,
soon. Yeah?
Thank you for coming on, man. Love you.
Stay sexy, boys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Mr.
See you, Mr. Sexy.
Yeah, I don't know, Arch. It's an interesting mix between Ross and Rancher. I'm just going to highlight this comment.
That's the Forbin Colossus
NATO.
one?
No.
OC said your friends behind the scenes, so clear it up before the panelists are crucified.
Yeah.
Look, I always try and keep open channels with anyone.
Keep
and
your
Archie,
close.
what's the point of
your
having enemies?
Yeah.
Well, there isn't any point.
Actually, Forbin Colossus has got a great... what's Powie want to say? What's he going to say?
Sirocco! Come on, you'll smell like grumpy.
Okay, no worries. Forbin Colossus, ArchieLuxury live stream. When YouTube was about paying you to create videos, Archie was king. YouTube changed to prioritizing live e-begging. It's degrading for a creator of great vids to work this way. Yeah, you know what? He's probably not wrong there, but that's where the money is, isn't it?
I think a few more videos would be good, Archie, to be honest. Go back to the old style Archie and the ArchieLuxury in the ArchieLuxury channel. You know, maybe even stop doing the evening show. I don't know. Maybe you're spreading yourself too thin with the live streams. I don't know, mate. It's just,
you know, Lux depends on that for his survival at the moment. Do you realize that, or you don't?
Yeah.
You know that, or you don't?
Yeah, I know. Look,
he's going
I know
through a bad patch.
Yeah.
Right.
I know
that basically pays his living costs in Thailand for the month. Okay.
Oh wow. Archie, I've got to jump off and go.
Mike,
pick
thank
my
you
mom
so
up.
much for coming. You're always a loyal guy. I love you, Mikey.
Hey, it's an honor to be on your show every day. Thank you so much.
I can't hang around long because I've got stuff to do. But I just wanted to jump on and put into perspective about actually what happened last night.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Look, see you later, Mikey. Hey, Sirocco, thank you for coming on, man. I all I can say is, right, everyone who criticizes, come on the stream and discuss it. That's what I would encourage you to do, okay? Because we have had night times. No worries, Mikey. See you later. We've had times where we're on at night. We have no fucking panelists, okay? We have nobody jumping on. What are we supposed to fucking do?
Yep. You know, I tried to keep the show on for a little while. Dodger was going to come on, but Dodger was going to come on, but he had a power cut, so he couldn't get on.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's perfectly okay, man. Look, it's a very it's hard at times. Okay, I can tell you that now. Nothing's fucking easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It is very hard. And
GB says he'll jump on the next one we have. It's on every night, GB. P. Clan, I don't watch other fucking shows. Now, you know, I don't know what OC has done behind the scenes. What's behind the scenes? What do you know what's happening behind the scenes? Behind the scenes is not public domain. So we don't know what Archie's talking about with OC.
I'm not talking to anyone.
You know, it's crazy. OC's done behind the scenes. I don't know what he's done. Of course I don't.
I don't really talk to anyone. I'm just trying to get stuff.
So anyway, yeah.
It's actually good to have OC on. You have diversification. You also get some viewers from that channel to this channel. I think there is no issue, and he acts very civilized when he is on Archie's channel. Am I wrong, Sirocco?
Well, we were having, I thought, a decent conversation. There were a few super chats came in asking some questions about WhatsApp messages and blah blah blah, which I really don't know much about. And yes, I know about the time when someone, and I don't know if it was OC, but someone threatened to, and Pete Clean's just bringing it up again, threatened to strike Archie's channel. But you know, Jesus Christ. You know, he's what can you say? I don't know what else I can say. It was a reasonable conversation we were having.
Thank you for clearing up things, Sirocco.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No worries. I'll jump off.
OG baby girl, $10. Archie support. Thank you, baby girl. I'll just be 1 minute, guys. Just hang on.
Sirocco, are you there?
Hey, just hang on there.
Yeah, so Sirocco, I want to ask you a question. What is the meaning of life?
I knew you were going to ask me that. How did I know you were going to say that? And where the fuck has Archie gone? I don't know what the meaning of life is. I'm probably past caring. I just want to live a little longer.
I'm going to send this traffic over to the new stream. We're doing a stream with my good friend, Angelic. I'm going to end the stream here. We're going to go over there now, guys.
I've got to go anyway.
Nice chat.
Thank you. Thank you,
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
I'll see how it goes.
Take care.